Hi there, how are you? Welcome back to the channel on to WWE 2K25 Legends Universe. Last time, just because I wasn't in the best of health at the time, wasn't feeling too great that last stream, we just got done the August pay-per-views, where, as you see there, Mr. Adam Bomb was unsuccessful in capitalising on his King of the Ring victory to capture the World Heavyweight title from Bruno Sammartino. I can't remember what happened on the Action Zone pay-per-view. I don't think anything of super consequence. So my plan tonight is to keep us on track to where by the time we get to the big end of the year pay-per-views, the April ones, that'll just be a stream of those two and we'll watch the full cards. So to get us back to that, tonight I plan to do the 4-week build to the September pay-per-view that we would have done after the August pay-per-views last time, plus the September pay-per-view, plus the builds to the October pay-per-view, and then that'll be us back on a pattern of pay-per-view, build to the next, pay-per-view, build to the next, pay-per-view, build to the next, which means that when we hit April, we'll have a stream that's just for the big end-of-year WrestleMania equivalent pay-per-views. So that's the plan. You would have thought, planning for an intentionally for a longer stream, I would have started earlier, but no. So yes, let's get into it. So as always, we watch one match from each of the weekly shows, so that's 4 matches in the build. We watch a couple of matches per pay-per-view. I think it's been about 3, if 3 catch my eye, but we'll see. So, we are in the first week of September. It is World All-Star Wrestling, I think. I can never remember the name of the show. Hold on. World All-Star Wrestling. WASW. So, opening contest, we have 6-man tag action as the Hart Foundation join forces with Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff to take on Demolition and Ravishing Rick Rude. We have Jesse the Body Ventura versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We have the Steiner Brothers taking on Tama and the Renegade. I don't know if something has happened to Haku or not. The British Bulldog takes on The Undertaker. Harley Race takes on Sting. And in our main event, Bruno Sammartino takes on the Junkyard Dog. So I'm personally thinking that the match I want to watch here is Jesse Ventura versus Ricky Steamboat, because I don't know that we've watched either of them in a match, and I think that could be fun. So that's what we're going to do. So, opening contest, 6-man tag action, and the Hart Foundation and Mr. Wonderful get the win. Which brings us to the first match we're going to watch tonight, Jesse the Body Ventura versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. A lot of nickname heavy match. So yeah, let's just hop straight into it.
This is a man who tells it like it is. The most impressive physique in all of wrestling.
Hell yeah. Oh wait, I don't think we've watched a Jesse match, which is a crime.
From Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jesse the Body
The Camo Bear is a nice touch.
The Body, known as one of the best talkers in WWE history, with one of the best physiques as well. But he's always ready.
And fantastic tights. Maybe we did. Did we watch a Jesse Ventura Billy Graham match, or am I crazy? I also think we've done a really good job of Jesse. I don't imagine it's a face scan job. I imagine that's a full custom model. Hair's a bit weird, but then so is Jesse's hair, so.
and his opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii,
And here's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
at 235 pounds.
And yeah, we're still yet to see the AI interrupt an entrance. That has me wondering if it's possible. Like, I think there is an option for like increasing the frequency of it, but I don't want to do that too much in case it goes like absolutely mental. I mean, this is like a classic heel babyface match right here. Like, I haven't looked at Ricky Steamboat in a while, but I don't feel like this is a great likeness. I think they've had better Ricky Steamboat models. Well, you know who it is, but something a bit off. Oh, we're straight into it.
It's hard to find a championship that doesn't have Steamboat's fingerprints on it. Making gold, making history, that's what the Dragon is all about.
We can very well see Ricky put on another.
Really just, oh, certainly a cover. I was about to say melting this rear waist off.
He kicks out before the count hits two. Too early in the match to end it.
And they lock up again. And just incredible strength in the body there. Looking in the corner, gets an elbow up. And, ooh, big spine buster from the Dragon. Holy shit. Scotch. That should be alright. Ooh, nope. Jesse misses the stomp to the leg. Catches Steamboat, and he was going for, I think, I forgot what he was going for there. He was going for something. Jesse called him. Oh, missed the chop. And drops down. Oh, I don't know what he was trying for there, but he missed. Ooh. Just a chop to the throat. Figure four? Nope. Step toe hold. Without the spinning. And Jesse sent off the ropes. Ricky gets caught. Dodges the line, kinda. Oh, into the military press, and just drops him. Caught his feet along the ropes there as well. Falls up with a quick elbow drop. Ricky. Looking for something here. Oh, just a kick. Up to the middle rope. And, oh, somehow actually managed to connect with that elbow. Into the single leg camel clutch. Jesse escapes immediately. And brings Ricky to the corner. And turns him around. And shoulder into the turnbuckle. Jesse backing up. Going to the opposite corner. Taking off the turnbuckle bag, not turking. Catches Ricky again. I think Ricky was in for a clothesline there. Scorpion. Will Jesse be able to capitalize at any point on that exposed turnbuckle? Either using it offensively or taking advantage of the ref being distracted. Ricky up to the middle rope again. Waiting for Jesse to get to his feet this time. And misses the chop. Oh, oh, big crossbody. And cover. Oh shit. Alright then. That was a quick match. And yet when I'm playing against the AI, you have to do at least 2 finishers. What the fuck? I feel like we've seen a lot of matches end on like either SIGs or just random moves very quickly in on this series. It's interesting. A big win for Ricky Steamboat there in an average match. Alright, rest of the card. Steiner Brothers versus Tama and Renegade. And would you believe it, the established tag team gets the win. British Bulldog versus The Undertaker. Boom, Bulldog gets the win. Harley Race versus Sting. Sting gets the win over Harley. And main event, Bruno Sammartino versus the Junkyard Dog. Bruno gets the win. I'm assuming by the fact, because it always, in that previous screen where we saw Adam Bomb, that's always somebody who's in the main event, so I'm assuming something happened there. So Adam Bomb might not be finished with Bruno. September week 1. Afa and Sika showed up on stage after the match, talking down the Steiner Brothers after their match. The trash talking between these two teams promises that their matches will be competitive for them to back up their statements after tonight. Adam Bomb tried to get into the champion's head by creating a commotion at ringside during his non-title match. Bruno Sammartino turned the tables on his challenger instead, and threw his opponent straight into his rival, putting a stop to the attempted mind games. Oh damn. Adam Bomb must have impressed somebody, getting another crack at Bruno. Right, on to Action Zone Wrestling. September week 1, we have Sting versus Hollywood Hogan, Maurice versus Victoria, Lita versus Stephanie McMahon. None of these are all normal matches. Hardcore match, The Sandman versus Shawn Michaels. Tag team match, The Outsiders versus Bobby Roode and Chris Jericho. I guess the new Team Canada. Main event, The Rock versus Triple H in a tables match. Like, I was immediately drawn to the Sandman versus Shawn Michaels. Perhaps even more so than The Rock Triple H in the tables match. Yeah, fuck it, let's do Sandman versus Michaels. Hardcore match. So, Sting versus Hollywood Hogan. And Hollywood Hogan gets the win. We'll have to check the news after and see what happened there. Maurice versus Victoria. Victoria gets the win. I feel like Victoria's been on a bit of a roll. Lita versus Stephanie. Lita gets the win, and here we go. Sandman versus Shawn Michaels, hardcore match. You would have to assume the advantage is with the Sandman, given the step. But we'll see. Also, hate the Sandman's entrance in this game. It's not even that he doesn't come through the crowd, it's that he is so, like, lifeless. And he just sort of saunters out. I'm not sure if he busts himself open anymore. I know he did in 2K24 when he was DLC, but there's something back in my mind telling me that he won't be bleeding here. We'll see. And like, and bleeding is such a key part of his look that he has it tattooed on his arm. Oh no, he does. Maybe it was that it doesn't stay for the match. Or maybe that's if you skip the entrance. Like, even if you get to this point where he's busted open, if you then skip, it doesn't. Or it's not in hardcore matches. Who knows? Maybe I'm completely wrong. Also, turn the music volume down a bit. Maybe a bit too much. But at the same time, it's fine. It's not been causing me problems for the VODs. Like, they've got, like, they've not got blocked. I think they've got copyright claimed, but I don't make money on the videos anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, some of the 2K videos have been, like, super specifically region blocked. Like, I think they're blocked in, like, Russia for some reason. And it's only the WWE games, nothing else I've played, I think, has ever given me any issue on that front. I can remember. Then there's not many other games I'm playing that involve licensed music, so. And actually, I think the worst thing for these was, like, any of the live action footage for, like, showcase modes and stuff. Those were really bad. But yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's like a really low energy Sandman entrance. It's like, if you're not going to have him come through the crowd, you can at least give him a bit of oomph. But also, you should have him come through the crowd. Like, they had that shit figured out in SVR08, and that game's fucking ass. And here comes the showstopper. We've definitely watched Shawn Michaels matches on this. I don't think we've watched Sandman yet. I think this is our first Sandman. This is, I think, the gear he wore that he got caught in the entrance ramp one time. Like when he knelt down for his little pray. One of the little tasseling bits got stuck on something. I think most of the Shawn Michaels matches we've watched in this, he's been in hardcore matches randomly. Maybe not against anyone as experienced as Sandman. Only a clash of styles here. Oh yeah, no, the blood's gone. I'm now trying to remember if it did actually stay at the start of the match in 2K24 or not. I don't remember. Oh, Hurricane Rot. And yeah, you would have to imagine Sandman will be the first one to bring in weapons. But we shall see. Moonsault. Lovely Moon Boy. Cover. Oh, only a one. Pop. Oh, sleeper. Sandman looking to finish this early. He just escapes with the jawbreaker. Oops, Sandman caught in the ropes there. That could have been bad. And Sandman out onto the apron. It's a big Shawn Michaels punch. And ooh, hot shot out to the floor. And it is false count anywhere here. As you see the ref about to join them, but they're back in the ring. And no, Michaels did not go for a weapon. Ooh, nice crossbody. Wasn't sure if he was going to make the distance there. Oh, and yeah, this match has been all Michaels. Like, I know it's just started, but like, I think all Sandman's managed to get off is like a headlock and sleeper. Oh, so might no. Oh, unless he's going. Nope, I thought he was going for the steps. Nope, had to go to this side of the ring for some reason. And he's went straight for the barbed wire bat. Oh no. Yep. Only gets one. Will Sandman pick up the bat? No. Or not yet, anyway. And an elbow. Sandman onto the apron. Ooh! Nice slingshot kick. Ah, now Sandman has the bat. Oh, but and it's gone. Michaels with a forearm. And another quick, slightly anticlimactic match. Damn. Not off to a hot start here.
Here is your winner, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
But a win's a win. Like, they brought in one weapon and even it got barely used. Yeah, lackluster indeed. Alright, Outsiders versus New Team Canada. And the Outsiders win. Almost guarantee you that's going to be the same news story as the Steiners match from World All-Star. And main event table match, The Rock versus Triple H. And The Rock gets the win there. So check the news. September week 1. Hollywood Hogan persevered to win his match despite a ruthless attack by Sting. Hollywood Hogan looked hurt as he left the ring after the match, but has avoided serious injury and will make a quick recovery. There's no telling how far Sting would have taken the assault if he had won instead. Damn. And Rosie and the Hurricane appeared after the match to make it clear they want to settle the score against the Outsiders, with a shot at the tag titles to bring a decisive end to their victory, or to their rivalry. Okay, so that is a different news story at least. Don't know why, rivalry tag matches always seem to feature a makeshift team rather than one of the other established teams. Right, so we've got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus High Chief Peter Maivia. We have Sika versus Rick Steiner. Luna Vachon versus Sensational Sherry. The Hart Foundation versus the Head Shrinkers. Bruno Sammartino versus Ivan Koloff. And in our main event, Alundra Blaze versus Bull Nakano. I mean, that's like a fucking classic historical match right there. Bruno and Ivan. Yeah, fuck it, let's do that. Also, shenanigans. And Ricky stays in the winning ways. Sika beats Rick. Luna beats Sherry. Hart Foundation beat the Head Shrinkers. Bruno Sammartino versus Ivan Koloff. Okay, so we're just getting a stare down here. Again, it would be nice to not know that going in. But what can you do? It's nice if you're playing matches and you can sort of decide, well, that's not going to be worth playing because shit's going to happen. But whatever. And there is our world's champion. I kind of wish they would go for a younger Bruno. Because this is like 80s Bruno. When he's sort of on his way out, I feel. Yeah, give me either 60s like super short hair Bruno or 70s Afro Bruno. For a change. So again, good job on the face. Oh, Ivan Koloff.
And his opponent from St. Petersburg, Russia, weighing in at 298 pounds, Russian Hair Ivar Koloff.
Close enough.
Ruthless aggression is alive and well, and this superstar.
Again, this is quite a good Ivan Koloff.
Aggression is overrated, Saxton. Whatever happened to being ruthful? How come nobody ever uses that word anymore?
Of course, the man who famously ended Bruno's first world title run.
The show here tonight, and he looks more than ready to deliver on that promise.
In Madison Square Garden. Supposed uncle of Nikita Koloff. And here we go. Oh, big Bruno dropkick. And Cal clutch. I feel like, yeah, any Bruno matches we've watched have been very quick in favor of Bruno. But yeah, Ivan, one of the, there has to be very few men to have a victory over the living legend. Or as the game likes to announce him, the first superstar, which is a fucking terrible nickname. Especially since if you were going to give that to anyone, it would be Billy Graham. Just saying. Unlock. Into headlock. Excuse me. Oh, into the ropes. Oh, just fucking ignoring that elbow from Koloff. And oh, Koloff back and Bruno into the corner. And looking for the break and a clean break. And Bruno sits straight back in the corner, but quickly gets out. They lock up again. And Bruno goes behind, rear waist lock. Which, when you think about it, it's just a reverse bear hug. Which is the inverted of Bruno's finisher. Oh, and a roll up. Only gets a one. Koloff will cover. And only gets a one. And Bruno only gets a, not even a one actually there. And drops the elbow. Also, like actual gameplay advice, if you're looking to really quickly get to like a sig or a finisher, fucking milk the chain wrestling for all it's worth. Ooh, just exchanging chops and slaps. I was gonna say chops there. Jesus. Jesus, boys. Fucking hell. Goodness me. And into the Freitageyama. Oh, I didn't get the better of him there. Takes him up. And big power slam. And the Russian bear. And bear hug. Russian bear hug. But unfortunately Bruno able to get a hold of the rope. However briefly there. And yet another bear hug. These two incredibly hairy men. And Bruno escapes. And backbreaker. And Bruno perhaps known for his bear hugs himself. Doesn't go for one here though. Cover off the backbreaker. I think I even got a hand on the rope there, but the ref didn't catch it. Well, that wasn't a title match, Michael. And yep, here comes Adam Bomb.
Looks like there's another challenger on the horizon, but the champ letting him know.
We'll just get to the September pay-per-view and they don't have a match. There we go, 2 stars. I mean, it's the weekly TV shows. You wouldn't be expecting, like, classic bangers. Main event, Alundra Blaze versus Bull Nakano. And Bull gets the win. So check the news. September week 2. Sika picked up the win after incapacitating the referee by pulling him into Rick Steiner's clothesline and using a chair from Afa while the official was down. The arena gasped and booed as the 2 superstars continued to attack Rick Steiner after the match. Sika and Afa taking turns delivering swings with the same chair in a brutal and humiliating display. Adam Bomb upstaged the champion by entering the ring after Bruno Sammartino's non-title match and confronting him in a tense stare-down. The confidence of the challenger seems to be at an all-time high, making him a true threat to Bruno Sammartino's title reign. And on to Action Zone for week 2. So we have The Rock versus Kane, JBL versus Jeff Jarrett, the Hurricane and Rosie versus the Outsiders, Fatal 4-Way Big Show versus Eddie Guerrero versus Goldberg versus Sabu, Victoria versus Lita, and main event Hollywood Hogan versus the Great Khali. I kind of want to watch the Hollywood Hogan Great Khali. I think that could be fun. So let's do that. We'll just do this one at a time. Fuck it. Rock versus Kane. Rock gets the win. JBL versus Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett gets the win. Outsiders beat Hurricane and Rosie. Eddie Guerrero wins the Fatal 4-Way. I feel like Eddie's been on a bit of a roll. Victoria versus Lita. Victoria gets the win. Victoria's definitely been on a hell of a roll. So Sting plans to trap and attack Hollywood Hogan after his one-on-one match. They're in the steel cage around the ring, so there's nowhere to run. Whether or not Hollywood can win their match will determine if they can get the upper hand. Okay. So again, much like the Great Muta Big Daddy feud, it's sounding like the heel-face dynamic isn't what you would expect here. But first, of course, before we get to post-match steel cage shenanigans, can Hollywood Hogan get past the Great Khali? Certainly has experience dealing with giants. New World Order. I don't know why it doesn't have the feather bows. There's definitely black and white feather bows in the game. Weird. What can you do? This, again, I think might be our first Hogan match. I think we've seen him as a manager for other NWO people, but I don't know if we've watched a Hogan match. Or a Khali match, for that matter. What was it? For life? No. How did they do it? For life? No. Shit, I can't remember how they did Before Life. That's annoying. Oh, he doesn't rip the shirt. Fuck. What is this Hollywood Hogan entrance? That can't be right. Where was Tiger Ali Singh from? Or Tiger Jeet Singh, for that matter. Or did Tiger Jeet Singh ever not know he didn't wrestle for them? Possibly. I'm curious about it. Okay, Tiger Ali Singh is Canadian. And Tiger Jeet Singh is also Canadian. Okay, so they're right. Good for Khali. Just because, you know, it's WWE, they like to just say shit, whether it's true or not. So, it's always worth checking. Have we watched a Khali match? I don't know. I've also just realised I don't think we've even seen Andre. Like, we definitely haven't watched any of his matches, but I don't think we've even seen an Andre match on a card for World All Star. Where the fuck's Andre been? Big boot from Khali, and just yoinking Hogan up to his feet. And nasty big headbutt. And tossing the Hulkster. And nope. Khali just shaking everything off that Hogan throws at him here. Oh, was going for the big Khali chop there, but Hogan got a quick punch in. And big Khali clothesline. Khali sort of dominating here. Not that that's really surprising. Like, look at him. Big punch. Because, like, this is like peak Khali. This is not Punjabi Playboy. Though I was pleased to discover recently that there is a Punjabi Playboy Khali entrance in the game. And big boot again. Ooh, just a stomp on the stomach. And stomp on the face. Khali, bear hug. Oh, Hogan. Ooh. Claps his way out. Khali ducking the chop and then landing the big chop of his own. Only gets a one. Ooh, Hogan gets a bit up. And can he get back in control of this? And oh, I thought he was going for the leg drop across the arm, but nope, just stomping on the hand. And clawing at the face. Nope, Khali able to fight up. Hogan off the ropes. And big spine buster. And Hogan having to go out and take a breather here. But Khali not going to let him. Oh, I think we're nearly seeing a Khali bomb there, but Hogan with an elbow. I think we're going for a bear hug there. And, ooh, into the steps. Oh, Jesus. All Khali so far for the most part of this match. Going to bring Hogan back into the ring. Just before the referee got to 6. Oh, shoves the big man off. And Khali gonna roll. Nope, not out. Just up against the ropes. And gets clotheslined out. Holy shit. I thought Hogan was about to go up top there. Content just to wait for his man to get back in the ring. No, oh, suckered him in there. Nope, keeps thinking about going up top. And now out to meet the big man. Made the mistake of taking his eyes off him. And another big Khali lariat. And a stomp to the head. Ooh, just like a running punch. Hogan Dragon Screw. There's the leg drop across the arm. Referee up to a 6. Hogan. Send Khali back in. Not content to take the count out here. Ooh. Hogan back in control here. Cover. 1, 2, only a 2. And Hogan. Spinebuster of his own. Khali brought back to his feet and dodges the big boot. Khali bomb. Gonna see the vice grip. We sure are. Squeezing that bandana.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
I guess Hogan tapped? Wasn't entirely clear. But now Sting gonna take advantage of a weakened Hogan. Oh no, Hogan getting the better of him. Oh, dick kick. And face first into the cage. And again. Will this lead to a steel cage match at the pay-per-view? No earthly way of knowing. 3.5 stars. I think that's the best read-up match we've seen so far. No, Khali won. Okay. As expected. Right, to the news. The hostility between the Tag Team Championship opponents is so fierce that the Hurricane and Rosie took out the opponents scheduled for the Outsiders, not willing to wait for their title match to fight them. Nobody is safe in this rivalry between these two teams. And the Outsiders still won. Good job, Hurricane and Rosie. Sting ambushed Hollywood Hogan after his match with an elaborate assault, trapping the two in a lowered steel cage. With the lengths this superstar has gone to and damage he's dished out, many fans are left wondering if his rival stands a chance in fighting back. I think you would have noticed the cage set up above the ring. Which brings us to week 3. So, Bruno and Adam Bomb, can they coexist against the Honky Tonk Man and Dusty Rhodes? Oh, there's Andre. Fun. Continuing from 2 weeks ago, the Hart Foundation are once again teaming up with Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, this time to take on the Islanders and Andre the Giant. Goldust takes on Eddie Guerrero, Alundra Blaze versus Bull Nakano again, Ricky Steamboat versus the British Bulldog, and our main event tag team action as the Wild Samoans take on Tatanka and Bad News Brown. I'll be honest, none of these are sounding super appealing. Just that one because it's been on a bunch. What do I want to watch here? What do I want to watch? You know what? Just to see what happens. Can they coexist? Truly the foundation of all great wrestling storylines. Let's watch the opening match. Also, I don't know that we've seen Honky Tonk Man yet. So in a tag team match with enemies as tag partners, Bruno Sammartino and Bertino set aside their rivalry for a brief moment to ensure their unlikely team of Adam Bomb can succeed and win. The teamwork is brief, however, as the unstable animosity between the rivals is back on display after the match. Okay, so like they are gonna coexist for the match, I guess. But can they win against an equally unlikely partnership of Dusty Rhodes and the Honky Tonk Man? Must be said.
The most prolific champion in history. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first.
And yeah, like champ coming out first. What the fuck?
At 265 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion.
Bruno starting getting jabroned here.
Superstar Bruno
Nuts.
This man might just be the best of all time.
Multiple generations of fans would agree.
No one has dominated any era quite like Bruno Sammartino.
And his upcoming pay-per-view opponent, Adam Bomb. Really, milking this King of the Ring win for all it's worth here. Getting a second shot at the big one.
290 pounds.
The tension building for this match is so thick you can cut it with a knife. A lot of drama involved with this one.
Big fan of Brian Clark. I don't think they could have done more with Wrath in WCW. WWF should have tried harder with Chronic.
Look at the focus and drive in his eyes. Ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
I mean, imagine saying the Shape Undertaker was in 2001 and blaming Chronic for having a shit tag match. probably must have watched a Honky Tonk Man match. He's got long sideburns and his hair slicked back, and he's coming to your town in a pink Cadillac. Again, I feel like it's a very unflattering Honky Tonk Man model. I don't know that it's necessarily accurate. I think he was a bit better looking than that. Look at him go. Cousin of Jerry Lawler. I don't know if anything was ever done with that fact. Maybe in Memphis, I don't know. I don't think I've watched a Dusty match yet. That's crazy. Again, Dusty, one of those people I feel like they've never quite got right in games. This is one of the better ones, but there's been some wild looking Dusties in the past. I like this road. It's also kind of wild that it took Cody coming back and establishing himself as the top guy to get a non-80s polka dot version of Dusty in the games. It's Bruno and the Honky Tonk Man to start. Big knee for Bruno. And you would imagine if you are Bruno Sammartino and Adam Bomb, you're going to want to try and keep the Honky Tonk Man in. I don't think it's an insult to the Honky Tonk Man to say he's the weak link of the team. I thought Bomb was going to come in there. Oh, he escaped the camel clutch. But not able to capitalise. No. Into the corner. Is he going to tag Bomb in? He is. What the hell are these two going to do? Back body drop. Good for them. And cover. Only a walk. Big drop kick from Adam Bomb. And don't let him tag Mr. Bomb. And ooh, cheap shot out of the headlock. Ooh, sleeper slam. Don't know why he did an unnecessary spin there, but in comes Dusty. Round Dweem. Bomb into the ropes, drops down. Back elbow. Not bionic. Jawbreaker from Bomb. Big shoulder tackle. And just tossing him. And oh, Mr. Bomb, no. No, that was misguided, to say the least. Like, I think he maybe just about headbutted his knee, but I feel like I was going to do more damage to you. Big punch. And actually better teamwork from Dusty and Honky so far. Quick tags. Oh, Bomb gets the Honky Tonk Man up on the shoulders, and just a big press drop. And in comes Bruno. But yeah, no hostility so far between the champion and challenger. They've been playing nice. Can't quite see past Dusty Rhodes' ass here. Bruno going up. Honky's very close to the corner here, Bruno. Big shoulder tackle though. Cover. Oh, nice slide from the ref. Only a 2, and Dusty last minute decided he did need to go in there, but turned out he didn't. Bruno. Oh, misses the knee. Blocks the Honky Tonk Man punch. And looking for the backbreaker. Nope. Honky escapes. Back elbow. Big knee from Honky Tonk Man. Button's going to go for a tag there. He did not. Bruno slides through. DDT. What's he doing here? Oh, just bringing him up to a knee. And speaking of knee, big one from Bruno. And back in comes Dusty. Bruno out on the apron. And gets sent flying to the floor. Deep in enemy territory here as well. Oh, almost setting the rope, or the steps even. Stomp to the arm from Dusty. Dusty gonna bring Bruno back in, and of course, if you're Dusty Rhodes and Bruno or Dusty Rhodes and Honky Tonk Man here, you have to be thinking, if you can be the one to pin Bruno, surely you're next in line for a title shot, or even Adam Bomb because he's the #1 contender, presumably. So, you know, lots to play for here if you're Dusty Rhodes and Honky Tonk Man. All the focus obviously on Adam Bomb and Bruno, but drop down. Back elbow. Seriously, Adam. You need to stop. It's not working. Ooh. Off the ropes. And they run into each other. Ducks the punch. Gets caught. Into the corner. And just, you know, simple, effective tag team wrestling there. Scooped him up. And snake eyes. I think besides Bruno going for that backbreaker earlier, we haven't seen any signature move attempts. Dusty might be about to prove me wrong here. Yep. Big elbow drop. Cover. Bruno in right away to break that one up. Count of 1. And Bone getting to his feet. Dusty. Bionic elbow. And Bruno can't do anything about this. Bomb able to kick out at 2 though. Oh, no, Dusty sent into the corner. Nothing to stop Honky Tonk Man from making a sneaky tag here, but choosing not to. Oh! It's a nasty boot. 1, 2, only a 2. Like, Honky Tonk Man wouldn't have even needed to get into the ring to break that one up. Big drop kick. Back to tag in Bruno. Big drop kick. And stops Dusty from making the tag. Backbreaker attempt number 2. Once again countered. Flurry of strikes. Oh. Bruno looking to make the tag. Oh, and Bomb actually reciprocated. Wasn't expecting that. Big shoulder tackle. Honky Tonk Man back in. Bomb looking for the sidewalk slam, I think. Once again countered. Fist drop, and Adam Bomb is busted open. Wisely making the decision to roll out there. Honky Tonk Man though, going up top. Dusty kind of getting in the way. Yep. Poor communication and teamwork there from Dusty Rhodes and Honky Tonk Man. Starting to fall apart. Ooh. But at the same time, if they can just keep Adam Bomb out here and take a count and win, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for them. Ooh, Bomb misses the elbow drop. Count 6. Honky gonna bring... Nope, he's looking to bring Bomb back into the ring, I presume. Bomb back in, Honky follows. And press slam. Nope, Honky Tonk Man able to escape. Big face buster. And sent into the Dusty corner. Does not go for the tag though. Oh! Oh! Don't know if Bomb countered that or if just Honky couldn't take the weight. Adam, what are you doing? You let Dusty get back in. You fool. Ooh, big double axe handle. And once again, Dusty letting people make tags. Bruno, just looking to end this quickly. Only gets a 1. This has been a hell of a match. This might be the best. This has definitely been the best one we've watched so far. Bruno. Canadian backbreaker. Honky Tonk Man. Straight in there though. Adam Bomb not going in to defend his partner. Bruno going up top. And big Bruno elbow drop. Oh, Dusty. Oh, Bruno caught him. And scoop slam. Big scoop slam. And Dusty sends Bruno into his own corner. And I'm going to fire off some shots here. Again, Adam Bomb could very easily stop this. But Bruno doesn't need the help. Backbreaker. Oh, I think he's got it this time. And staring daggers through Honky Tonk Man as he applies pressure on the backbreaker as well. And Bruno bear hug. I believe Honky Tonk Man has already used his 1 break, but Dusty doesn't need it. Oh, was looking for the bionic elbow there again. Got countered. Big punch to the gut from Bruno. And in comes Adam, and I think Adam Bomb might have a finisher ready to go here. He triggered his payback earlier, but didn't do a move. Into the corner. Scoop. Slam. Goes up top. What's he going for here? Big flying diving clothesline. Cover. And is that enough? And there it is. Champion challenger get the win. They can coexist. Oh. I don't know why Bruno's angry. I mean, they got the win clean as a whistle there. By all accounts, worked well together. I mean, Bruno just reminding him that this is a one-time thing, but 4.5 stars, instant classic. Alright, let's see what happened on the rest of the card. Once again, Hart Foundation and Mr. Wonderful get the win. Eddie Guerrero beats Goldust, Alundra Blaze beats Bill Nakano, Ricky Steamboat beats British Bulldog, and main event. Oh, Tatanka and Bad News Brown beat the Wild Samoans. We'll have to see what happened there. Week 3. Bruno Sammartino and Adam Bomb put on a clinic of teamwork in their tag match as the enemies temporarily set aside their rivalry to work towards success. Tempers flared as usual after the match, but slowly these rivals appear to be moving towards settling their grudges. In another disturbing display of aggression from the Steiner brothers, the two superstars openly assaulted their rivals, the Wild Samoans. The level of contempt this team has leaves some people questioning if they're even concerned about winning their matches against their opponents, or if they just want to hurt them. Well, if you're the Steiner brothers, it tends to be both. Which brings us to week 3 of Action Zone Wrestling. Triple threat match, JBL, Jeff Jarrett, Big Show. Tag team action, the New Age Outlaws versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Further tag team action as the Headbangers take on the Dudley Boys. Victoria versus Molly Holly. The Hurricane versus Scott Hall. And main event, Hollywood Hogan versus Sting. Well, I feel like that's going to be on the pay-per-view, so I don't necessarily want to watch that. One of these two, I think. Let's watch Victoria versus Molly Holly. Fuck it, we haven't watched a women's match yet. So, up to that point, JBL wins the triple threat. Outlaws beat Machine Guns. Dudleys beat Headbangers. Victoria versus Molly Holly. And Victoria continued her winning ways. Gotta be somewhere high up in the rankings at this point. I feel like every week she's on, she's pretty much won. Yeah, they're doing a good job of her.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Victoria!
This is a woman who is down
Actually, another one that I more associate with their TNA run
twisted mind games.
is Tara. That's weird, like I associate her more with the TNA run, but I do still more associate her with the name Victoria. I don't know what that's about. It's an odd me thing, I guess. And here comes Molly Holly. The only Holly cousin represented in this universe. Which is weird, because I love hardcore.
And her opponent from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly!
A true role model for all women who hands out
I
reality
forgot she was a Minnesotan.
to the women's division.
So she fared better than fellow Minnesotan Jesse Ventura did in his match. We shall see. These two probably had a bunch of matches around at about the same time.
And we're officially underway. Molly Holly
And they lock up.
is so technically sound, she doesn't have to break rules, but breaking them does make her happy.
Headlock.
It doesn't take much to set Molly off. Once she identifies you as a target, she fixates on seriously
Countered.
hurting you. Molly only cares about standing at the top of the women's division. She doesn't care what she has to do or who she has to hurt.
Applying extra pressure.
There's the conniving mind of Victoria, already working on how she's going to get the win here.
I don't think being smart is conniving, Saxton.
Victoria escapes into a hammerlock.
All costs, and that's something that's earned her a top spot in WWE.
And continuing to apply pressure. And trips her up. They lock up once more. And it's Molly getting the advantage, rear wrist lock. And just swinging her about for a bit. Victoria escapes, waist lock of her own. Oh, Molly escapes into her chin lock. Again, just wrenching for a bit of extra pressure. And, oh, knees to the back. Victoria rolling out, rolls in. And they lock up. And Molly backing Victoria into the corner. Here comes the ref. Oh, no clean break. Ooh, big chops and Victoria back into the corner. Molly runs to the opposite, runs back. Big elbow. And just stomping away at her. And alley-oop. And cover. One. Only one. Big kick out from Victoria there. Holy shit. Dodges the stomp. Big crossbody. smashing her head into the canvas. Molly sent into the ropes. Counters whatever Victoria was looking for there. And sleeper. Into a rear naked choke kind of thing. Victoria escaping immediately though. And Victoria was still yelling at Molly on the ground even though Molly was on her feet. Weird. Brings Molly to the ropes. Sure. And sends her out with a clothesline. And Victoria... No, I thought she was going up. But that would have been the wrong corner to do that from. It's a bit of a distance. Count two. Molly picking her spot carefully to get back in. But still gets caught by Victoria. Widow's Peak? Widow's Peak! Nasty. Ooh, just able to kick out. The Widow's Peak. It's a cool move, I like that. Somebody should steal that if they're not currently doing it. And elbow. Okay, Molly up to her feet. And Victoria into the corner. Scoop. Slam from Molly. Molly up top. Are we going to see the Molly go round? Oh, I think we are. That's what you called it. Hell yeah. Is that enough though? And it is! Molly Holly gets the win. That was a fun little match. That ended with a finisher. It's a rarity. Good for her. Yay! 2.5 stars. Good match. Alright, Hurricane versus Scott Hall. Scott Hall gets the win. I feel like the outsiders might be undefeated in this so far. David Hogan versus Sting. Sting getting the win. Taking advantage of the damage done in that brutal steel cage attack last week, no doubt. Week 3. Scott Hall was all over the Hurricane as soon as the bell rang, delivering an onslaught to his opponent until the referee had to step in. This superstar's momentum doesn't look like it can be stopped as he continues to compete against his rival. Winning the match wasn't enough for Sting as he chased down Hollywood Hogan and continued to attack him. The ruthless assault has fans concerned about how much further this superstar will take things in their rivalry. Damn, he is out to destroy Hulk Hogan. Week 4. So we've got Rick Steiner and Sika in a promo. Tatanka versus Bad News Brown. Oh no. Sensational Sherry versus Wendy Richter. Bruno and Adam again against Vern Gagne and Jesse the Body Ventura. 6-man tag action. The Hart Foundation have swapped out Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff for the Rocky Maivia. And the Headstringers have joined forces with Big Daddy. Main event, Alundra Blaze versus Bull Nakano. God, this is a really... I'm going to watch the main event. It's a really uninspiring card. Again, this is fine, it's just we've seen it at least once already. So, opening promo. And Sika, who I'm pretty sure doesn't talk, gets the better there. And then, fuck, actually, we'll just skip ahead and then check who won. Bad News Brown beats Tatanka, Sherry beats Wendy, Bruno and Bomb once again get the win against Vern and Jesse. The change of a partner seems to have backfired for the Hart Foundation as the Head Shrinkers and Big Daddy get the win there. And main event, Bull Nakano versus Alundra Blaze. Pretty sure one of these two is the current women's champion. And this will probably be the match that's on the pay-per-view as well. We shall see. I think it's Blaze. About to find out. It is. Doesn't it look well on it?
Making her way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, the women's champion, Alundra Blaze.
Alundra has always done things her way, on her terms. She's got a fiery attitude, and you do not want to get in her way.
Or she'll toss you in the trash.
Trash. Like, it's not the most imaginative belt, it's just a bunch of crowns, but I'm pleased with it, I'm happy with it, I like it. And here comes Bull. Not sure that we've seen these two wrestle anyone else. Still annoyed that the nunchucks aren't a selectable weapon. I'm assuming because it isn't a simple job of reskinning an existing one to make them work, like every other new weapon they've added. That must be like a shit ton of gel to get that to stand. Like that. 'Cause that's quite a lot of hair. I'm saying it's impressive. Alright, here we go. A women's champion non-title match, though. But, you know, anytime you're in the ring with the champion, you want to get that big W to potentially set you up for a future title match. Though I imagine Bull's probably the number one contender anyway. Headlock. Ooh, and elbows. Monkey flip? Monkey flip. Misses the stomp. Bull. Oh, just again looking for a quick win here against the champ. Bull flips her over. Blaze flips her over, I suppose. And ooh, oh, nasty DDT. Misses the elbow. They lock up. Goes behind. Nope. Counter from Bull into a headlock. And, nope. Those counters. I think that's meant to be a headlock. And big back suplex from Bull and Cannon. Escape from that headlock. They lock up once more. And Bull backs Blaze into the corner. And clean break. They lock up once more. And once again into the corner. And they break. No clean break this time. Bull's maybe just suckering her in the first time. And swings her by the hair. Blaze up to a knee. Oh, blocks the axe handle. And Bull off the ropes. Nice hip toss. Oh, Blaze not getting taken anywhere. Ooh, oh no, misses the drop kick. Expertly rolled away from by Bull. Big clothesline. And just wrenching the neck. Seating, nope, up to knee. Oh, and up to a foot. Turned around. Oh, maybe looking for the German there. Big lariat from Bull. Damn. Scoops her up. Ooh, big something. Never entirely sure what that move is meant to be. Whether it's a I think it's meant to be a gut buster. Like, it's definitely not like a pile driver type thing. She's nowhere near dropping her head on that. Oh, series of chops from Blaze. Blaze up top. So the greetings from Raspberry Park's a bit like that. Sometimes it looks like a gut buster, other times it's like a Samoan driver. Ooh, only a 2 off the elbow. Stomp again. Ooh, gut wrench. Lovely gut wrench suplex from the Lumber Blaze. And Bull and Blaze to the outside. Oh, Northern Light suplex on the floor. And those blue mats are very thin. Knee drop. Ooh, Bull gets a foot up. And hammer lock. Blaze gets an elbow up. Spins around. Big forearm to the back. And big back suplex. And a moonsault. Goodness me. And big double axe handle. Spins around. Ooh! Edge-o-matic. I don't know what the technical name for that is. Bull very slow to your feet here. German. Nope, Bull escapes. And just dumps her on the mat. Back in the ring. That was close though. I think that was like up to a 7 at least. Like if Blaze had got the German, I don't know that Bull would have been able to get back in the ring in time. Oh, nope. DDT. I think Blaze got busted open there off the turnbuckle. Spins around. German. Nope. Bull counters it again. I think she was looking for just a quick pin there, but countered. And another DDT. Ooh, camel clutch. Yeah, big cut above the eye on the Blaze there. Bull. No, Bull escapes. I thought she was going to tap there, actually. Sends Blaze off the ropes. Ooh, was just looking for a gut punch, I think. German. Ah, Bull's in the ropes, though. Damn, that's gotta be disappointing if you're Alundra Blaze. Waiting for Bull to get to your feet. And brings her to the corner. Oh, Bull, the counter busted open now as well. Yep, quick pin. Only a 2. I mean, she's in good position for a guillotine leg drop. Speak of the devil. And cover, is that enough? Only a 2 off the fucking middle rope leg drop. Oh. Oh, I forget what she calls this. What does she call this? Is it Scorpion Lock? Might be. Interesting. Why did she let go immediately? Why did she let go immediately? That's weird. Scoop. And leg. And I would have gone to the other corner. That's a big leap, but she gets it. And cover. That has to be it. And Bull Nakano pins the women's champion, but that was a hell of a fucking match. Like, that was a straight up banger. That's what you want to see from a main event. As the blood streams down her face. And yeah, if she wasn't already scheduled for a title match at the pay-per-view, you'd have to imagine that win solidified her as #1 contender. But the universe mode is random and unforgiving. 4.5 stars, instant classic. Alright, so let's see what's on week 4 of Action Zone Wrestling for September. We have Hollywood Hogan versus Jeff Jarrett. We have the Hurricane versus Kevin Nash. The Usos versus the Headbangers. Fatal 4-Way as Victoria takes on Trish Stratus, takes on Maurice, takes on Molly Holly. The New Age Outlaws versus the Dudleys. And in a steel cage, JBL versus the Great Khali. And I feel like the main event has to be what we go for here. Yeah. Alright, so we'll skip ahead to it and then go back and look through the card. Jarrett beats Hogan. I imagine there's probably Sting-based shenanigans there. Hurricane gets a big upset win over Kevin Nash, though. The Headbangers beat the Usos. Victoria wins the Fatal 4-Way. Again, that woman's just on a tear. The Dudley Boys beat the Outlaws. I feel like the Dudley Boys have been on a good run as well. And brings us to our main event as John Bradshaw Layfield takes on the Great Khali inside a steel cage. Sadly, no Punjabi prison. Has it been in a game? I don't recall ever playing a Punjabi prison match. As the money rains down. Hell yeah. I do like the tile tucked into like the tracksuit jacket look. It's a good look. It's very like wrestling. Or a robe. Tile tucked into robe as well. I think Backlund did that in his like 90s run. Oop, look at him go! He's doing the two-step. Looking confident for a man stepping into a cage against the Great Khali, it must be said. Yeah, the hat does fucked up things to his hairline. It's none of that money's getting caught in the bars of the cage. Hooray. I believe they were custom JBL dollars, though. They weren't like real money. That would be ridiculous. Oh, that's a nice little touch from the hat onto the camera. Wish they would bring back the cigar taunt before his powerbomb, though. I missed that as a thing. I think there's not a lot of moves in the games now have like those little personal flourishes. Like I know there's a couple of attitude adjustment animations have like a you can't see me before them, but beyond that, it used to be a bigger thing. Because like I don't even think Taker does the arm raise before the last ride in the current games. Or like used to be the jackknife in the games, Nash would throw up it too sweet and like run his hand through his hair. None of that. I mean, it's good because it means there's more moves that you can just give to everyone, but it would be nice to have those little personal touches. And yeah, like the arm up before the last ride would be more of like an American Badass type of thing, so there should be a second last ride animation that doesn't have it, but still. I'm trying to think what other ones you would have. Like yeah, Road Dogg doesn't hump anyone before the pump handle slam. That one just occurred to me. It's probably all the ones that I could think of if I properly looked at it. Yeah, this is a hell of a test for Jibble. Especially after Khali's big win over Hollywood Hogan 2 weeks ago? Last week? I don't remember. Bars lower. The classic black bar cage, and Khali straight in with a big clothesline. Oh, just dodged the chop. Oh, I think Khali was looking to use the cage there. Where is he? Damn. And like JBL is not a small man by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, dodged the boot. A lot of ducking and dodging from Khali here. Wasn't expecting that. The back elbows I was expecting. Just smashing his head into the canvas again. And picking him up by the head. There's the Khali chop. Usually when I play against Khali, that's how I start matches, is just by spamming the chop. Khali going up. Is he, I mean, it's, there's no, would it be, if you're super tall, is it easier or harder to climb out of the cage? Because on the one hand, you're basically already there, but on the other hand, there's more of you to get out. But I think he jumped the gun a bit early there. I think it's going to take more than that to keep JBL down long enough to escape. Even with his weird, fucked up missing patch of hair on the side of his head. Oh, no. Khali not getting his face smushed into the cage. JBL down. Khali follows him back in. Perhaps realizing he needs to do a bit more damage. Not his chopping arm. And big knee to the head. Damn. And kick to the leg. Stomp to the leg. Just like a big spooky pose. And what a knee-based offense for Khali here. Oh god, just yeeting him by the leg. Cover. Only a 1. And like just about a 1 for that matter. Shoulder claw. Goodness me. Devastating. And was the deadly shoulder claw enough for Khali to escape? Probably not, because he's only just got to the top. And he looks weird doing it. Again, if you were smart, you would just go to the door when your opponent's like almost up and be like, hey, let me out. But what can you do? Back in. Oh, no. Khali blocks it again. And JBL down to the floor, or the canvas, I should say. Khali chop! Big scaring a bear pose again. Oh, I thought we were going to see the plunge. Big scoop slam toss. Cover. Only a 1. Bit of a delay on the ref starting counts in cage matches, or whether it's only more noticeable because you're not waiting for the ref to slide in. Deadly shoulder claw again. Khali brings JBL back to his feet. Jawbreaker. Oh my god, he's got him up. Fallaway slam. No! There's too much weight, even for JBL. Could not succeed with the fallaway slam there. Just stomping on the hands of JBL. Or single hand. And Khali seems desperate to just get out of here as quickly as possible. Does not want to spend any more time in this cage than he needs to. And maybe now, with JBL taking a breather in the corner, I think he might be about to win. He's almost there. Can JBL shuffle over? No. No, he cannot. Well, that was underwhelming. I don't know what I was expecting from a JBL Great Khali cage match, but that was a little underwhelming. But what can you do? They can't all be winners. Except for the Great Khali, who is the winner. Where's JBL? Well, that was a thing that happened. On the plus side, we're now at the pay-per-views. We'll check the news. Week 4. Sting took complete advantage of the no disqualifications of the match by entering the ring and attacking Hollywood Hogan. Despite illegal but dishonest action, Hollywood Hogan is likely to find an opportunity to get even for the attack. Like, some of these descriptions are gibberish. Taking complete advantage of the no disqualifications of the match. Like, what the fuck is that? Scott Hall won the approval of the AZW Universe by stopping the Hurricane in his tracks from walking out of his match. No doubt the challenger will be looking to get even with him after getting embarrassed in front of the crowd tonight. The rivalry between these superstars is heading back into familiar levels of animosity. Also, Hurricane got the win. Alright, WASW pay-per-view first, September. No Holds Barred, Bull Nakano versus Alundra Blaze. Wild Samoans versus the Steiners. Tatanka versus the Renegade. Adam Bomb not getting a shot at Bruno, despite having feuded with him up to the pay-per-view, but instead getting a shot at the Intercontinental Championship against Goldust. 6-man tag action as the Road Warriors and Mr. Perfect take on the Head Shrinkers and Eddie Guerrero. Tag team title action as the Islanders take on the Hart Foundation. And in our main event, Yokozuna gets a shot at Bruno Sammartino's World Heavyweight Championship. Alright, let's see. I might just watch these two. Yeah. Again, because we've seen Bull and Blaze so many times. Let's see. Bull capitalizing on her win last week to pick up the Women's Championship. The Wild Samoans coming out on top of the Steiners there. Tatanka versus Renegade. Why not? Tatanka gets the win. Yeah, fuck it, we'll watch Adam Bomb versus. We'll see if Adam Bomb can pick up the consolation prize, I guess. I wonder if that's because after losing the title match in August, he got bumped back to the Intercontinental Championship division. Maybe if I kept him in World. I don't know. It sort of disrupts their entire rivalry that they've been having. Unless we assume them working as tag partners was like letting bygones be bygones and moving on. Perhaps. Like if one of the tag matches had been against Yokozuna and Goldust, that would have really worked. But he's been on good form here. Him and Bruno won all their tag matches. Intercontinental title could be coming back to 3 Mile Island. Also, I don't mind watching one fewer pay-per-view match since we are also doing the next 4 weeks of TV on this stream. I think most of the pay-per-views so far have done 3. But again, it's not been the most inspiring pay-per-view. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad fall going from world title match in the main event of the last pay-per-view to Intercontinental Championship. At least he's still in contention for a title. So that's something. And there's Goldust, who again I'm still not entirely in love with this creation. And there probably are better ones up on Community Creations now, but what can you do? What can you do? I think he's been the IC champion for most, if not the entirety of this run. I might be wrong about that, but I think that's right. But has he faced anyone quite like Adam Bomb? He probably has. I can't remember who's challenged him. I think Razor Ramon's challenged him at least once or twice, and he's a big man. Certainly Bruno's biggest test of the run coming up. Do I have anything on those outer side plates? I must do. I think I do. I think it's just the light's not really showing it. Probably see now. I don't remember how they announced what the announcer for Goldust is in this game, or like what this creation has. That's right, it's Goldusty. I don't know why his forehead looks so dirty. What is the design on the outer side plates? There's something there. I just can't remember what I put there. It might be there's like ones that are just like little like silhouettes of dudes wrestling. It might just be those. Bell's rung, match begins, they lock up. Oh, Goldust bagging Bomb into the corner. Ooh, somehow a kick to the gut, busting Goldust open, I think. Not sure what happened there, but he is bleeding. Interesting. And now Goldust just absolutely brutalizing Adam Bomb here. No one makes Goldust inexplicably bleed. Oh my god, he calls that the rear view. Well, he doesn't, but people do. Also, we kind of missed it. Goldust up. Points to a fan. And double axe handle missed. I think actually countered with a gut punch. Yeah, this has been a violent affair. Like, damn. Yeah, if you're on Bomb, you need to get this back in the ring. You cannot win the title out there. Goldust. Get to his feet. And big shoulder tackle. And the beloved foot DDT. Oh, Jesus. Oh my. I don't know that I've ever seen that animation. Fuck. But yeah, I mean, I suppose as long as he gets him back in the ring, you might as well soften him up out here. That's not going to do it. But again, you know, Adam Bomb can keep going in and out and breaking the count all he wants. But now, content to wait. And Goldust, the honourable competitor he is, gets back in the ring. 10:31. Cover. New champ. Ooh, not quite. Ooh. Oh, couple of flying nothings there. Bomb sent out to the apron. Big Goldust punch. What? Oh my! Big DDT on the apron. And Goldust up top. Wisely noticed that Bomb was getting back in the ring, decided not to jump. Ooh, backbreaker, neckbreaker. Goodness me. Well, I watched this one now. This has been awesome. Misses the knee, gets caught in the ropes for a second. Big sidewalk slam. Picks him up. And bops him in the corner. I've noticed this. The AI now seems to do that scoop slam more to get ready for diving moves than they used to. Oh, but he gets caught by Goldust. Maybe we should have just went for the meltdown instead of the clothesline. Oh, and Adam Bomb busted open. Bear hug? The fuck? Oh! Don't know if that was him going for a finisher or not. Schoolboy? No. Small package? Small package. Only one. Yeah, this is fucking sweet. I'm going hell for leather. Ooh. And a big kick. Goldust going up. And big elbow drop. And Bomb slowly making his way back to his feet. Goldust. Is that the final cut? I think that's the final cut. Goldust retains. Again, one of the more dominant champions we've had so far. That is a nasty cut. Not sure how that kick to the gut did it, but good for Goldusty. So we saw one title retained. Is it just the one? No, we saw one new champion, one title retained. Let's see. The Road Warriors and Mr. Perfect get the win over the Head Shrinkers and Eddie Guerrero. And then I think that's new champs as well. Could be wrong. Which brings us to our main event as Yokozuna challenges Bruno Sammartino for the World Heavyweight Championship. And I guess the big question is, can Bruno get the bear hug on Yokozuna? Is that too much man to hug? It might be. Certainly. I don't know that you could say Bruno has ever faced anyone quite this large and girthy. Like, look at him! And with Mr. Fuji in his corner. I wonder if Bruno ever faced Fuji.
You would be hard pressed to find anyone as truly unstoppable as Yokozuna.
Good question. That's a big, big man. I think Bruno won the title in the first stream, so we haven't had to add any names to the belt since the first stream. And then, yeah, it's just been all Bruno. Obviously had July off because we had the King of the Ring tournament instead of a pay-per-view, or instead of a traditional pay-per-view, but still. Yeah, definitely say that reign is in jeopardy now. Don't know how Yoko came to be #1 contender. I don't think we've seen much of him. But again, the universe is a random place. Is that a warning? I guess it is. But if there's anyone that can overcome the odds, it's this man. Also, it's a big belt, but I don't know if that's going anywhere near the waist of Yokozuna. He sure did. So actually what, we're like 2 names away from filling the left-hand side of the belt. Or right, depending on what you're looking at. Because yeah, I think there's 2 more will fit in that current plate, and then we'll have to move over to these ones. I don't think we're going to fill it by the end of the series, though. Unless we suddenly get like a raft of quick changes. Which could happen. But there's, actually no, I was about to say there's at least one more pay-per-view where, there's maybe 2 pay-per-views where it might not get defended. Just based on how the match cards work. Like, it's not impossible for it to be on them, but it might not. International affair here, Italy and Japan. I swear they announced him as the first superstar. Unless it's when it's a championship introduction, it's the living legend, but in his normal entrance, it's the first superstar. Could be. Like, obviously it would be a bit much to have like a bunch of selectable ring announcers, but it'd be nice if you could sort of at least customize the look to better suit my time period. Like, just give that one like a, I forget his name, but give him like a big 80s mullet. Ooh, bear hug! Taste of Bruno's own medicine. And yeah, if you're Yoko, you're going to want to end this quickly. Not a man that thrives in long matches. Oh, Bruno not able to bring the big man down with the shoulder tackle. DDT though. That'll do it. Again, just shaking off those chops. Big axe handle to the back of Bruno. Ooh, all that weight on him as well. And just clawing at the face. And as you might expect, it's been all Yokozuna so far. Brings Bruno up against the ropes. And oh, tearing at the arm. Fuji uncovering the turnbuckle. And Yoko could have taken advantage of it there, but instead just going for a big Samoan drop. Ooh, that was nearly a 2. Just stalking his prey. Big throat chop. And just throwing Bruno around the ring. Goodness me, Bruno having to roll out for some reprieve. Ooh. Oh, big savate kick. And still cannot bring the big man down. Ooh, but Bruno, or Yoko, can very easily bring Bruno down. Once again, can't win the title out here. Can lose it, but can't win it. Well, like, lose his chance at it. Only a 1. Ooh, knee drop. Big splash! The biggest splash, in many ways. Oh. And again, shoulder tackle does nothing to Yoko. And another quick chop to the throat. As the ref fixes that turnbuckle pad, but no dirty shenanigans. Ooh, fucking double low drop kick from Yoko. And just shoving Bruno. I think we might be seeing a new champion here. Unless Bruno can really rally. And clawing at the face. No, Bruno fights. Backbreaker. Oh my god, the strength! Ah, but he'd let Mr. Fuji distract him. Oh, was looking for the bear hug. Got an eye rake for his trouble. Bruno maybe not as out of this as you would expect. Big drop kick from Bruno. And that's it. Take out the legs of the big man. That's the way to do it. Cover. Fuji taking the turnbuckle pad off again. Oh, a 2. Just stomping on the big man. Wrenching at the neck. Referee fixing the turnbuckle pad. Once again, no shenanigans. Taking his time to fix it though. Got there in the end. Oh my god, just throwing Yoko back in the ring. Big knee. Once again, letting himself get distracted by Mr. Fuji at ringside. He's not the one you need to be worrying about. Also, the way Fuji's been acting up, could very easily find himself getting ejected from this match. Bruno, another big knee. Waiting for Yoko to get to his feet. Bear hug, gets it this time. Just about getting those arms around the waist of the big man. All up in his titties. And he taps! Holy shit. Bruno continues to reign supreme atop World All-Star Wrestling. Despite the best efforts of Yokozuna and Mr. Fuji. The reign does not end here. Bruno may end up being the last name etched onto the championship belt. Alright, anything for the pay-per-view? I think this is the only one that's the pay-per-view. Nope, that's still the pay-per-view. Yeah. Did I read these? I don't think I did. We'll do these as well. So these two are from the Go Home show. Rick Steiner's time addressing the crowd was cut short when Sika confronted him in the ring. Sika caught him off guard with a challenge to a future match. Rick Steiner doubled down instead to demand they have an immediate match. Sika backed up his bravado to win over the WASW Universe's favour by winning the impromptu match. Bruno Sammartino and Adam Bomb fumbled and nearly sabotaged each other as partners in their tag match. Attempts to use each other as stepping stones for fame led to shouting contests between the rivals as they struggled against a functioning team, though they still won. Bull Nakano has won the Women's Championship. Sika and Afa came out on top over the Steiner brothers to cap their rivalry and took the spotlight of the WASW Universe's attention with their victory. This success has caught the attention of the fans to see how much of this tag team's potential will be fulfilled in future matches and if they can push further past that. Tama and Haku have won the tag team championship. Hooray. Alright, September pay-per-view 4, Action Zone Wrestling. China versus Trish Stratus. Again, that's a match we've watched at least once or twice. Tag team title match as the Hurricane and Rosie take on the Outsiders, accompanied by Eric Bischoff. Women's tag team ladder match action as Tamina and Molly Holly take on ODB and Nikki Bella. Tajiri versus Booker T for the United States Championship. I think we've seen that as well. The Dudley Boys take on the New Age Outlaws. Hollywood Hogan versus Sting, and main event Bret Hart versus The Rock. So I think we might just watch these two. Yeah, the semi-main and the main. So let's get to there. See what happened on the card. So Trish beats Chyna. I think that's a retain. Oh my god, Hurricane and Rosie have won the tag team championships. ODB and Nikki Bella won the ladder match for something. Booker T also retains against Tajiri. The Dudleys beat the New Age Outlaws. And here we go. Sting versus Hollywood Hogan. And it sounds like Sting's kind of been running away with this rivalry. Sneak attacks and impromptu wins left, right and centre. But can he do it under the big lights of the pay-per-view? That remains to be seen.
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table, I have wanted to call this match. I cannot wait to finally do it.
Hell yeah. I think this is one of the better credit wrestlers we have. Like, it helps that they have like the proper Sting entrance and all. I think it's generally a very good one. Can he put away Hollywood Hogan?
He calls himself the standard bearer of this division and plans on
He sure
winning
does.
in a matter of moments.
I bet if his hair was going crazy there, but that's fine. It might just been the light eye, actually, I'm not sure. And here we go. Could not beat Khali. I think lost to Sting last week. Or maybe even on the Go Home show, I can't remember. And, you know, most of the New World Order was probably preoccupied in that tag title match, so I don't imagine the Outsiders or Eric Bischoff will be on hand. 6 could still be about, I suppose. Also, I don't know if Hollywood Hogan has the interference payback or not. Racist. Corpse.
Hogan has also become obsessed with power and driven by placing the industry's heroes in major jeopardy. This industry only has room for one icon, one hero, and we are looking at him right now.
Hogan must pose.
Looking to take over even more of WWE tonight. A superstar who has headlined everything from Starrcade to WrestleMania.
Can he defeat Sting? Sting's ready to go. Ooh, goodness me. Big knee. Ooh.
What I've seen so far, he's
Oh.
been pretty unremarkable, Cole. I'm not even sure how he ended up in WWE,
Oh.
to be honest with you.
Well, let's hope he uses this match to prove why
Well, Corey, he's not in WWE. He's in Action Zone Wrestling.
Hogan, a superstar with an ego and mean streak about as large as his 24-inch pythons. Plus, we all know
And, you know, hopefully no Roddy Piper-based shenanigans this time. As they lock up. Hogan driving Sting into the corner. And... oh, Sting with the dirty break. Goodness me. Hogan up against the ropes. Sting sends him to the outside. And it's going to let Hogan get back in. Oh, goes behind him though. Wristlock. Hogan counters it. Headlock. That's a lot of weight he's putting down on Sting there as well. Big man. Sting with some belly taps there. Hogan still in control with the side headlock. Just wrenching it. Showing everyone in the crowd. Oh, he's had this on for a while. Oh, Sting escapes. Oh, nice. And they lock up once more. Sting with a wrist lock. And wrenching on it. Hogan counters. Top wrist lock. I think. That's what that one is. Ooh, big pressure. Ooh, just takes him down with an STO. Big elbow. Goodness me. And Sting sent off the ropes. Big scoop and a slam from Hogan, who goes to the middle rope. But Sting wisely rolling to the outside. Hogan. Sidewalk slam. Hogan up to the middle rope. Waiting for Sting to get to his feet. Big shoulder tackle. Big Sting dropkick. Hogan to the outside. Sting again letting him back in. And nope. Hogan not going anywhere. Now he brings Sting to the corner. And putting the boots to him. And choking him. Goodness me. And cover. 1, 2. Ooh, a 2 already. Shit. And just raking the face. And deadly shoulder squeeze. Goodness me. Hogan bringing out the heavy hits here. And up to the middle rope again. Big elbow drop. And cover. 1, 2. Ooh, still only a 2. And ooh, camel clutch. With the knee across the back as well. Sting escapes immediately. Kitchen sink. Big chops. Dragon screw. Nope, he can get to his feet. Sting sends him into the corner. Hogan with the big boot. Ooh, doesn't go for a cover or the leg drop. Gets Sting up on the shoulder. Sting slips out. Scorpion. Death drop. Hogan foot under the rope there. And that might buy him enough time to get his senses about him and kick out. And he does. Oh, returning the favour of that camel clutch from earlier. Hogan escapes almost as quickly as Sting did. Scoop, slam, off the ropes, leg drop, centre of the ring. Ref taking his time though. 1, 2. Oh! Late 2 kick out there. Hogan cannot believe it. And again, the ref maybe had he got to that pin a second earlier. Oh, sinks into the floor. Big Bulldog busts the Hulkster open. Just driving his head into the mat again. Sting. Ooh, big elbow. Oh my god. Oh no, Hogan escapes. No way, Hogan's taking a fucking tombstone on the floor, brother. It was bad enough when Undertaker did it in the ring. You got me, brother. Oh, dodges the boot, misses the axe handle. Oh, hip toss from Sting. I don't know where we are on the ref's count. 7, I think. Yep, that's an 8. Both men back in. Hogan, scoop. Leg drop number 2. Once again, ref not in position. Does not matter. Hogan wins. Just as the lights go. That was kind of fun. Yes, certainly the worse for wear for that one. Maybe should have guessed with how much he gave Sting in the build to the match that Hogan was probably winning when it mattered. Yeah, Sting definitely left him something to remember him by. Which brings us to the main event of the September pay-per-view as Bret Hart challenges The Rock for the Action Zone Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, which I think Bret's held. I think this one's changed hands more often than... I think actually across the board the Action Zone titles have changed hands more often than the World All-Star. And yeah, typically this would be where these streams would end, but we are going to do the next 4 weeks build just to get me back on my rotation of how I like these to go. At least I think that's how it'll work, to end with a stream that's just the big end of the year pay-per-views. Let's see, so if we do build to October, then October pay-per-view build to November, November pay-per-view build to December, December pay-per-view build to January, January pay-per-view build to February, February pay-per-view build to March, March pay-per-view build to April, and then April pay-per-view. Yes, so that works. Hooray! And who knows, there might be a week where I'm like, fuck it, we'll do like 2 full cycles. Like what would typically be 1 stream. If I have like a lot of time on my hands. Because what, yeah, these, usually at least 2 hours is like the pay-per-view plus build. And here comes The Rock. It does suit him, but again I think it's just because it's basically like a knockoff of like the winged / Big Eagle belts that The Rock would have held. imagine these two ever crossed paths. And if they did, it was before The Rock was really The Rock. Because what, Brett Lee's late 97. It's like Rock's still dicking about with the Nation at that point. Like, it's only just become The Rock. And then what, it's like another year before he's actually champion? Yeah, Survivor Series 98 is the first time he wins it. I don't recall. I've watched a lot of, for some reason, not so much 96, but 97, I watched a lot of, just one night, when, or like a while back, just decided, fuck, I'm going to watch 1997. It's an interesting time. I actually think it's more interesting than like the peak Attitude Era. Largely just because Brett's still there, if I'm being honest. But like they haven't fully given up on Vader yet. Still get a good lot of heel Austin, which is always fun. But like people are getting behind him. The Hart Foundation shit's good. I still think Calgary Stampede's the best pay-per-view they ever put on. Farouk gets a world title match. Some good shit there. Kane's debut. Like his peak. It's like it's edgier than like 95, 96, but not as embarrassing as where they go in, like especially like 99, 2000. Like it's not outright just trash dog shit. But anyway, this match. Ooh. Sharpshooter versus sharpshitter. Ooh, big someone drop there from Rock. Ooh, that was a nasty clothesline. And they lock up. Right, getting the best of that exchange. Into the wrist lock. Oh, counters. And see what happens next. Oh, he just gets a bit extra pressure on it. And just brings him to the floor. Cover. Excuse me. Not even. Was that even a one? Ooh. Goodness me. Big stop. And they lock up once more. And Rock pushing Brett into the corner. Here comes the ref to break them up. Oh, cheap shot from the Rock. Oh, another big punch. Brett, butterfly suplex. Lovely with the bridge. Maybe a 2. Oh, misses the leg drop. Oh, it's a big drop kick. Rock maybe thinking of ending this one already? Nope, I think he was maybe looking for the spine buster though. Brett. Pile driver. Put a bit of torque on it as well. He might be a bit too close to the ropes to be looking for the sharpshooter here. Turns him over, but yeah. Rare moment per ring awareness from Bret Hart there. Rod to get to his feet. Big slingshot crossbody. But yeah, Bret fairly in control here. Nope, not going for his little his rope elbow. Instead going for another crossbody. From his rope. Excuse me, cover. Ooh, 2. Kicks the back. And camel clutch. Not in the rope. feel like Rock could very easily get an arm or a leg out here and break this, but choosing to escape it on his own strength. Bret. Oh, sharpshooter. Again. Rock. Close. And in the ropes. Oh, I think I was looking for another pile driver there. Oh, Rock looking for La Magistral. Definitely in the ropes. What the fuck? And Spinebuster. No! Big belly to belly. Good lord. Misses the stomps, misses the clothesline. Bret. Ah. Tried to carry Rock across the ring. Sharpshooter. This would be embarrassing. But if anyone knows how to escape the sharpshooter, it's Bret Hart. I guess. I feel like they always said that if somebody gets put in a submission move that they normally do, they're like, oh well, he knows how to escape that because he does it. I guess that stands to reason. Like it would be part of knowing how to do a hold would be, what's Bret doing? Huh. It's kind of wild that Rock just stood there that whole time. Stomp to the knee. Off the ropes. Nope. Thinks better of it. And just kicked it. And snaps the leg. Ooh. And rock bottom. Nope. Bret counters. And sharpshooter again. He's right in the ropes, Bret. You need to get him in the middle of the ring, man. Big clothesline from the Rock. Bret rolls out. Bret gets back in. Nope, just only. Oh, he's messing with Rocky here. Don't know if he ever really was able to take advantage of that, but sends Rocky off. Oh. And big back suplex. Like if you were to put the sharpshooter on here. Like, why you wouldn't have just done the sharpshooter there, Bret? Well, stomp to the gut. Is that how Bret's going to win the world title? It sure is. I mean, he didn't have them locked in for long because of the rope breaks, but he did put him in the sharpshooter like 3 times, so I suppose the damage was done. Good for Bret. Bit of a flat finish, but what can you do? I like that title celebration. Just wish Bret had better hair. But good for Bret. Great match. Fantastic. Alright. Also, can't remember if I checked the week 4 news for these ones. Oh, we did, yes, okay. So, the Hurricane Rosie came out on top over the Outsiders to cap their rivalry and took the spotlight of the Action Zone Wrestling Universe's attention with their victory. This success tonight has caught the attention of the fans to see how much of this tag team's potential will be fulfilled in future matches and if they can push further past that. They also won the tag titles, I think. Yes, Hurricane and Rosie have won the AZW Tag Team Championship. Hollywood Hogan defeated Sting on the big stage after an intense back-and-forth rivalry for weeks. The winner's emphatic victory over his rival has sent them falling in the standings for a title match, and it'll likely take him some time to work his way back into the running for the championship. Bret Hart has won the Action Zone Wrestling World Championship, so we won't be getting a Bret Hart versus Sting. Alright, October. So, we have Jesse the Body Ventura versus Sid Justice, and unless something really cool shows up after this, that's probably the match we're watching. Islanders take on the Hart Foundation. Bull Nakano versus Sherry. Alundra Blaze versus Luna. Bad News Brown versus Tatanka again. And main event Bruno Sammartino versus Rick Rude. Yeah, we're watching Jesse the Ventura versus Sid Justice. Because why not? From the Saturday night's main event DLC pack. Hooray!
Here comes the unanimous winner of the Jesse the Body Award for Best Physique. No one embodies a modern
Sure is.
At 245 pounds,
Have we seen Sid? We must have watched a Sid match. There's no way I wouldn't have watched a Sid match by now. Excuse me again.
Colorful doesn't even begin to describe the body. A man who is completely bombastic and flamboyant.
Bombastic, bodacious, other things that aren't Bob and Bart.
And the biggest influence on commentary and in the ring.
Which the body will tell you himself at length.
Well, the body ain't got
I thought he wouldn't just be wearing a blank t-shirt like that. Maybe that's the Plato's Retreat one. You don't want to pay for that logo.
WWE Universe.
Even though he now has like his own special Jesse's version of it. But that wouldn't have made sense for that era.
Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in
Well, that Jesse Ventura was just frequently on WWF programming wearing a shirt advertising a swingers club. Madness. Especially in like that era of like super family friendly WWF. Like what the fuck?
Back down from a confrontation or a challenge.
Pretty sure this is a full volume. I think it is. It is. Super. Microphone also has an echo setting, but I thought I could just leave that off. Alright, here we go. Two impressive physiques here. Big boot from Sid Justice. Yeah, rare occasion where Jesse's outparred.
set to right any wrongs with his size and power. Sid can do that with ease.
Sure can.
Determination towards being a judge and executioner.
Pardon me. And come. One. Only one. As you would expect, this early in the match. And they lock up. Goes behind. And Sid escapes. Goes behind. And he wiggles him about. And into a headlock. More chain grappling than I was expecting from Jesse Ventura versus Sid Justice, to be honest. More so on the Sid end. I'm sure Jesse would do better. Better the old grappling. Not really what you expect from Sid. But they lock up once more. Oh, Jesse muscling Sid into the corner. And, ooh, cheap shot from Jesse. Oh, I guess he missed. And thumb to the eye. And Sid had enough of that shit. He's just going to go for a pin here. Only gets one. Sid going up. Bad things can sometimes happen when Sid goes up. Misses the elbow drop. And the leg. Off the ropes. And big running double axe handle from Jesse the Body. And a stomp to the knee. Bump. Big clothesline from Sid. And Jesse bringing Sid into the corner. Scoop. No slam though. DDT. Brings Jesse back to his feet. Looking for the choke slam. Boom. 1, 2, only a 2. And oh, Jesse gets the elbow up. And looking for a powerbomb maybe? Oh no, alley-oop. Bob gets first into the turnbuckle. And nope, Sid back to his feet. Oh, Might have been looking for that powerbomb there. Big elbow across the neck from Jesse. Sid rolling out to the apron. Jesse uncovering the turnbuckle pad in full view of the ref, who immediately goes to fix it. Sid brought back in. Jesse, victim of his own dirty shenanigans there. Oh, it's Jesse's fault. Nice little combo from Jesse there. Set up against the ropes. And again, dirty bugger Jesse. Just choking him with that top rope. And Sid on the middle rope. Jesse can't seem to figure out what to do with that. Oh, shit. Sid powerbomb. No, doesn't go for the pin. Why did he not go for the pin? Maybe he thought he was too close to the ropes. Big power slam. And covered now he's in the ropes. Sid leg drop. And big knee. And maybe looking for another powerbomb. He sure is. Ooh, nasty stuff. Is that enough? You would imagine it is. Oh no, Jesse must have resiliency. Kick out after a second finisher. Cover. He's gonna win with a shitty little stomp, isn't he? He sure is. But a big win for Sid. Let me get him up the rankings towards a future title shot. Big win there for Sid Justice. Good for him though. Very good match. Alright, let's see what happened on the rest of the show. Heart Foundation beat the Islanders. Bull beats Sherry. Blaze beats Vachon. Tatanka beats Bad News. I think they've gone one apiece now. And in our main event, Bruno beats Ravishing Rick Rude. We'll see what happens rivalry-wise. So, October Week 1. Bad News Brown tried disrespecting his opponent with a fake handshake before the match could start, pulling his hand away and playing up to the crowd. Tatanka responded with a humiliating slap to the face, not falling easily for such an old trick. Oh, I guess Adam Bomb's not done with Bruno. Adam Bomb entered the ring and confronted Bruno Sammartino in a tense stare down after his match. The crowd roared in anticipation as the two rivals stood their ground and sized each other up. Okay, what we're gonna do is, since Adam Bomb is still chasing Bruno and in a rivalry, I'm going to do him the favour of putting him in the world title division. I think that's fair. For balance sake, do I want to send somebody down in the rankings to the IC? Just to keep it all balanced. Maybe. You know what, Ahmed Johnson, you're sort of like a similar. You can go for the IC for a bit. I feel like you were. I feel like you've challenged Goldust before. Anyway, on to Action Zone Wrestling. Fatal 4-Way, Jeff Jarrett, Mankind, DDP, and the new World's Champion, Bret Hart. The Miz versus Batista in a backstage brawl. I don't think we've watched one of those yet. Tamina and Molly Holly versus ODB and Nikki Bella again. Wade Barrett versus Farouk. Lita versus Kelly Kelly. And a promo, Victoria Interstrauss. I think it's going to be the backstage brawl. Oh, Jeff Jarrett wins the 4-Way. Alright, here we go. Miz versus Batista. Where do they start? Ooh, they start up high. Love it. Excuse me. I do find these can go quite long, because it's like you have to hit a finisher to get them into the in danger of losing state, and then like another big move, typically a signature or a finisher, to actually put them away. In the ring, left even, not the ref. And they've immediately made this match safer. Good for them. They're back in the left though. Awesome! They're back up. Oh, they walked out together. Side effect? Sure. Big punch. Ooh, oh, to the big open bit. Jawbreaker. See, in older games, if you saw a sign saying high voltage keep out, you would know to throw them into that, because you'd get a fun little electric shock moment, but it doesn't happen. And that's a shame. Let's get Batista on his shoulders. What the fuck is he doing? Oh, goodness. Drove his ass into the barricade. Batista dodges. Miz dodges. Series of elbows from Batista. Don't fucking take him back into the left. If you want to go to the floor, throw him off. Oh, big boot from Miz. No, you son of a bitch. Swear to God, if Miz gets back in the elevator or climbs the ladder up to him, I'm going to be really annoyed. Well, not really, because it's more fun if they're up there. But like, why did you get on the left, you fool? Well, they meet on this little roof, I guess. No, Batista climbs down. And they're down. Double axe handle from Miz. At least break some of these windows, lads. I guess I don't know if this version of Miz, with his moveset, has any of his actual finishers he can do out here. Something to think about. Ooh. Come on, just whip him into the windows. You know you want to. At least let me hear some glass break. Drop kick to the ass. Where are you going? You're going up. You gonna dive off the roof? That would be cool. Nope. I swear to God, if you climb off while he's up the ladder, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Nope, they're actually staying up there. Fun. Throw him off. Nope. Ooh. Nasty power slam though. And another one. Ooh. This is the stomp. Big round knee. Oh. Nope. Big Dave, big spine buster. Almost. Yes! Now jump! Jump, Dave! No, not the... Oh, you bitch. You're meant to dive after him, you fool. Batista ball? No. Come on. Break the glass! Where are you going? That's it, into a cardboard box, I guess. Don't do the Batista bite! I think he taps, but it doesn't matter, Dave. That's it, get a shovel. That's it. Cross his leg. Break his knees. Oh my God, he did. Hooray! Very good. Alright, let's see what else happened on the show. So ODB and Nikki Bella, did they win the ladder match as well? Can't remember. Farouk beats Wade Barrett, Lita beats Kelly Kelly, and in our main event promo, Victoria comes out on top of the promo. Alright, let's check the news for October Week 1. Tensions are starting to build between superstars after Farouk won the match and offered to shake hands with his opponent. Wade Barrett left the ring without considering it, the look of frustration clear on his face. Victoria called out Trish Stratus to face her in the ring in front of the crowd, but she was nowhere to be seen. The champion's no-show to the face-off has raised questions about her confidence in facing her challenger. So I was right, Victoria has lined herself up as a #1 contender. Week 2. We have Diesel versus Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Shawn Michaels versus Bam Bam Bigelow. Goldust versus the Honky Tonkman. The Wild Samoans and Road Warrior Hawk versus the Islanders and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Bad News Brown versus the Iron Sheik. And a promo from Bruno Sammartino with a mystery challenger. I might watch the Shawn Bigelow. I think that could be fun. Yeah, let's watch Shawn Bigelow. So, Diesel beats Mr. Wonderful. So, again, I don't know that we've seen Bam Bam. Is the thing. So let's watch Bam Bam. As much as I've said that the sort of more recent Shawn doesn't look great, well, actually, the one that's based on like current Shawn looks fine, but like the one that I have on the Action Zone roster doesn't look great, and this one especially doesn't look great at all. Don't know what it is about Shawn Michaels that they always struggle with. Him, and I know he's not been in a WWE game for a while, but him and Christian, they always seem to struggle with the faces of, and Edge for that matter. There's some downright horrendous looking edges. Like as far as sort of like top people. Like this is probably one of the better Shawns, but it's still something a bit not right about it. Better than the Legends of WrestleMania Shawn. Like it's also of this era. I think who else they always sort of struggled to get right. Shawn, Edge, Christian. Those are sort of the big ones. This is a really good Bam Bam. Hell yeah. Don't know why they stopped putting him in the games. I'm assuming Hall of Fame induct. No, actually, he's not in the Hall of Fame, is he? Weirdly. Why did the little pyro things appear in the ring when it was corner post pyro? It's odd. Anyway. Yeah, I think my train of thought where I was talking about being in the Hall of Fame was I was wondering if Hall of Fame deals, I think, only cover so many games? Possibly? But then I assume if they're on a Legends deal, that's just until that deal expires, they can keep doing it. I don't know. And again, I don't know if Bam Bam's family have a Legends deal. They should. Pin. Countered. Countered. Ooh, barely a one. Fez press. Like, I know nobody's probably done it in decades, but I would like to see a Fez press without the punches added to the game. Just a straight up Fez press would be nice. They lock up again. Oh, and Shawn overpowering Bam Bam again. Oh, trips him up and walks over him. Damn. You cocky fucker. That one does not quite get Shawn into the corner. Sean sends Bam Bam to the corner though. Big chop. And forearms across the face. Would the tape make that worse? Probably. They're probably still not as bad as like a hairy arm, but it wouldn't be pleasant. And Sean in the corner. Oh. Counters the big body blow. Big forearm. Sean out and up. Double axe handle. And again, surprised that Bam Bam stood perfectly still for the entire duration of that. Gets the boot up. Sean dodges. Big drop kick does not floor the big man though. And he goes for another cover. Only gets a one. Oh, misses the headbutt. Brings him up. Nope. Sean counters. Scorpion. Spins him round. Teardrop. Teardrop. Sizing him up, looking for the sweet chin music. It's like a glancing blow. Sean, very slowly. Nope, he's just given up. Well, and that's enough milking it for drama. Shades of Triple H versus Booker T with the level of fucking about before going for the pin there. But that is some, like, mid-90s Shawn Michaels bullshit. Like, the fact that he was doing the slow, desperate crawl and then just said fuck it and got up and went to the pin. Jesus. Good lord. Absolutely embarrassing Bam Bam there. In an average match. Alright. Let's see. So, Honky Tonkman beats Goldust. The Islanders and Ricky Steamboat beat the Wild Samoans and Road Warrior Hawk. Iron Sheik beats Bad News Brown. I imagine Tatanka had something to do with that. And our main event promo, Roddy Piper. Interesting. News. That didn't happen. Oh, he had an open challenge, I see. So Tatanka rampaged through the ring, taking out both Bad News Brown and the Iron Sheik after their match. The rival's wild ferocity saw both superstars as targets in a reckless attack intended to take out his rival. Damn, Tatanka. And Bruno Sammartino defended his title against a surprise opponent in an open challenge. This fighting champion continues to build his legacy with impressive feats like these. Action Zone Wrestling. Chyna versus Nikki Bella versus Lita, triple threat. Shark Boy versus John Cena. Trish Stratus versus Kelly Kelly. ODB versus Maurice, hardcore match. Wade Barrett versus The Miz. And main event Jeff Jarrett versus Sting. I think we have to watch Shark Boy versus John Cena. That sounds like the match to watch. Lita wins the triple threat. Oh, shell yeah. I feel like every year somebody makes like a good Shark Boy, and that makes me happy. I like Shark Boy. I think this is specifically is like Stone Cold iteration, and I think he has the Stone Cold entrance. He sure does, and the vest, which I don't mind because I give Austin the ATV entrance. So. Oh, they do have Shark Boy as like entrance name options. Lovely. Like Boy, I guess makes sense because there's lots of things you could use with Boy. Wasn't expecting Shark. Shark Boy looking to make a statement in the United States Championship division here. With a big win over John Cena would certainly bump him up the rankings. Probably still living large off that Shark Boy and Lava Girl money. And good for him for getting that. And also those Shark Week paychecks from AEW every time that rolls around.
A man who is quickly becoming the franchise in WWE.
It's also nice to see.
And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at
Well, he's certainly got an uphill battle here. I think Cena's been United States champion in the time that we've been watching these. Can't remember. But yeah, I wouldn't be putting money on a Shark Boy win here. But you never know. Indeed. And here we go. Shark Boy versus John Cena. Main event in any arena. Except for this one tonight. Oop, Shark Boy. Big Bulldog. Shark Boy wasn't in the TNA game, was he? Like the main console one, not like the later mobile one. No, he was! What am I talking about? I think he was. I like that game. I feel like if they'd got another go at it, they would have. There was a good thing to build on there. Again, a lot of the same issues as what I had up having with AEW Fight Forever, where it was like a fun game to play matches in. It's just there wasn't enough to do. It's like the roster was too small and there weren't really enough match types. Whereas my issue with this game is there's lots to do, it's just the core thing of playing wrestling matches isn't all that fun. Like, I think it's more fun to watch matches in this and play them. But that's just me. They lock up. And like obviously the gameplay for the TNA game was good because as soon as Midway went under, THQ took that entire like engine for All Stars, which was awesome. Great game actually as All Stars. Like obviously it's a more sort of wacky, exaggerated sort of style of wrestling game than the TNA game was, but it's the same sort of foundation. Oh, see, I like the story mode of the TNA game. Thought it was fun. With Suicide, as voiced by Low Key. What's not to love? Oh, these two have just been working the holds. Well, good for them. Slow it down. Show of strength there from Cena. Tossing him out of the headlock. Oh, I think Shark Boy was looking for some sort of springboard. Got caught. Sends Cena off the ropes. Ducks the line, does Cena. If there's one thing Cena's going to know how to do, it's duck a line. Fuck! Big inverted suplex. And Cena going up top. Shark Boy quite a ways away. Misses the elbow drop, but only because Shark Boy moved. Like, that was like a Randy Savage level of fucking clearing the ring for an elbow drop. Good lord. Going for the punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bust it open. 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think I've ever seen a 10 in this game. And it happened from Shark Boy against John Cena, of all people. Ref, like, Cena kicked out there, but Cena's foot was fucking halfway out of the ring, never mind under the rope. Manhattan drop. Shark Boy, whoa. Oh, no, gets caught. Don't know what he was going for there. Cena covers. One. Just a one. Shark Boy rolls out. Cena follows. They meet in the middle. Shark Boy catches him with the Bulldog on the flames. Shark Boy. Big sit. Oh, that is a nasty cut on Cena, actually. Holy shit. Shark Boy reverses the whip. Cena goes to the other side. Slams his arm down on the pads. And a big knee. And drops the knee. I think we're at an 8. Maybe not. Oh, we're only at 3. What the fuck am I talking about? Ooh. Didn't quite connect with that clothesline, I guess. Ooh, biting the forehead. Ooh. Nasty little backbreaker there. Up to a 6 now. Cena. Cena. Oh, just about. Damn, this has been more in Shark Boy's favour than I was expecting. Not complaining. Chummer? No. Bulldog. Shark Boy on up. Big elbow from Shark Boy. Center of the ring, cover. Ooh, gets a 2. Oh, was going for something there. Cena countered. Rolls him up. Feet. Fucking kicking the ropes, ref. Doesn't matter, he kicks out. A Shark Boy wins. Awesome. You love to see it. Hell yeah. And that is how Shark Boy would probably beat John Cena, as like a quick, sneaky roll up. But, I mean, he was kicking his ass. So good for him. Good for Shark Boy. We'll see if that leads to a United States title match somewhere down the road. Probably not. But very good. Alright, let's skip through the rest of these. What happened? Trish beats Kelly, ODB beats Maurice, Wade beats Miz, and Jeff Jarrett beats Sting. Damn, are we looking at our next #1 contender? In the news, Victoria appeared on stage after the Champions match to make a statement to Trish Stratus and the crowd that her title reign is coming to an end. The confidence boost will likely give the challenger an edge heading into their matches. Farouk attacked Wade Barrett after the match by using a kendo stick. After the attacker has shown how far he wants to go with this rivalry, fans are eager to see how his opponent will get even. Indeed. Week 3. Bad News Brown versus Tatanka. 8 Superstar Battle Royal. Mr. Perfect, Goldust, Papa Shango, George Steele, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero, and Rocky Maivia. Women's tag action as the Crush Gals, Lioness Asuka and Chicks Nagayo, take on Alundra Blaze and Bull Nakano. Can they coexist? Bruno Sammartino versus Vern Gagne. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And our main event, Hulk Hogan versus Big Daddy. think it's got to be the main. Hogan versus Daddy. Like, two of the biggest sort of company carrying icons of this sport. Yeah, I think it's got to be that. So, let's see what happened. Tatanka beats Bad News Brown. Shawn Michaels wins the Battle Royal. Blaze and Nakano do coexist and win the tag match. Bruno beats Vern. Ricky beats Mr. Wonderful. And here we go. This might also be the first 80s Hulk Hogan match we've watched. So that's interesting. And I know Jimmy Hart has like a Hulk Hogan appropriate attire, but I can't figure out how to change manager attires in universe mode. So he's stuck with his honky tonkman gear. Unless I could set it as his default in just like the main menu of the game, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a match for the ages. This is like fucking big. Yeah. Big Daddy, the Hulk Hogan of Britain. In many ways. Can he overcome Hulkamania? Mr. Daddy. We've definitely watched Big Daddy matches in this. I feel like I've talked a bit more about Big Daddy than most people have. Big World of Sport fan, Byron Saxton.
And his opponent from Yorkshire, England, weighing in at 372 pounds.
Hell yeah. Big Shirley.
Here's someone who knows that victory isn't given to you. You have to take it. You have to rip it out of other people's hands. And then you have to make sure they never come looking for it.
Oh yeah, well of course, because we watched like matches from his storied rivalry with the Great Muta, where Big Daddy was randomly a heel. For some reason. Oop, caught his top hat on the rope there. But of course, Hulk Hogan no stranger to large opponents. WrestleMania victories over Andre the Giant and King Kong Bundy. He probably beat Big John Studd at some point, I imagine. The Giant. But none with a whole country behind them quite the way Big Daddy has. Ooh. Gotta take more than a single shoulder tackle to bring down Big Daddy, though. Ooh, Daddy's got him shook. Whoa! Big uppercut. Yeah, Hogan probably has the speed advantage, to be fair. Off the ropes. Ooh. Yeah, he's sort of ducking and dodging around Daddy here. Daddy, though. Big power slam. On a cover. Only a one. Big Daddy chop. Nope. Don't know what he was going for there because Hogan got the boot up. I think he was going for that big uppercut again. And yeah, Hogan's attack seeming to just annoy Daddy more than anything. Big line. And Hogan sent out, or had to take himself out to the floor there just to get away from this onslaught. Oh, headbutt. Finally drops Big Daddy. But can't do it again. Oh, nope. Daddy trying to take Hogan somewhere, but Hogan not having it. Big chop. Hogan into the corner. Daddy turns him round. Big club and blow. Turns him round. Big chop to the tits. Just bring that knee in. And bringing Hogan to another corner right in front of Jimmy Hart. Ooh, brings him up top. Choke slam. I thought we might have been about to see another ring break there. Oh, Hogan was looking for the bear hug. Daddy not having it. Hogan. Oh my god, gets him up for the atomic drop. And Hogan now bringing Daddy up against the ropes. Maybe looking for the axe bomber. There it is. And Hogan back in control here. Cranking it. Hogan going up top. Big elbow drop to Big Daddy. Cover. 1, 2. Ooh, a 2. Damn. Hogan thinks that might have been a bit of a slow count. Ooh, Daddy shoves him off. Oh, a big club and blow. No. Oh, big back body drop of Big Daddy. Like, honestly, if you had ran this match anywhere in the UK, like, after the point where the WWF had started airing, this would have been fucking gigantic. Like a huge match. Ref. Luckily, Big Daddy kicked out there, but his foot was in the rope. Oh, Daddy rolls out. Oh, immediately walks into a Hulk Hogan clothesline. And more work on the legs of Big Daddy. Big back body drop. And a knee to the back. Cover. Once again, I'm pretty sure Hogan's in the ropes there, but only gets a 2 anyway. Doesn't matter. Big boot from Hogan. Doesn't immediately follow up with the leg drop though. Rakes the eye. And a big clothesline. And nope, still not going. Oh, choke slam. Big choke slam to the Big Daddy. Nice, going for the big Hogan leg. Is that enough to put Big Daddy away? 2. Oh, not quite enough. For Big Daddy is no mere mortal man. Ooh, finally takes him down with a shoulder tackle though. Jawbreaker. Big headbutt. Floors Hogan. Only gets a 2 off it though. And yet another Big Daddy headbutt. Big Daddy known for his headbutts? But now getting into it with Jimmy Hart. Not wise when you've got Hogan reeling like this. Giving him an opening like that. Daddy off the ropes. Hogan drops down. Hip toss. What's happening? Guys? Lads? Oh, there we go. Daddy getting to his feet. Ooh. And Hogan into the corner. Oh, daddy. Oh. Oh, nope. I wonder if that's a stamina issue. Not sure what happened there. It was weird. Alright. Big Daddy Splash. Cover. Only a 2. So they've both each kicked out of their opponent's big move. Jimmy just randomly getting in the ring. Big Daddy Splash. Or corner splash. Oh. This has been fucking awesome. Oh, Hogan, sneaky roll up. Oh, Jimmy Hart's been ejected. But it might not matter. No, he's just getting his megaphone. Oh, Hogan wins with a roll up. Hell of a match, though, between those two. What the fuck? But on this night, I guess Hogan was the better man. In the ring, at least. Well, this is week 3, isn't it? I think it's week 3, so like one more action zone and then another full week of shows. Fun. And then we'll start next time with the October pay-per-view. But of course, Hogan must pose! 4 stars. Amazing match. Let's check the news for week 3. Tatanka scored a surprising win while setting his rival on the back foot in their rivalry. Bad News Brown's fit and tantrum at ringside as he left made it clear that he had bad intentions in mind, plans foiled by the loss he suffered. Adam Bomb tried to get into the champion's head by creating a commotion at ringside during his non-title match. Bruno Sammartino turned the tables on his challenger instead and threw his opponent straight into his rival, putting a stop to the attempted mind games. To Action Zone, Week 3, October. ODB versus Lita, hardcore match. I watched that. Victoria versus Stephanie McMahon. Tamina versus Stacey Keibler in the TLC. Wade Barrett versus Rikishi. The Dudley Boys versus Motor City Machine Guns. Main event Jeff Jarrett versus Hollywood Hogan. Yeah, let's watch ODB versus Lita in a hardcore match. She sounds like a fucking sweet. So let's go. Don't know why in my head, but Lita feels like somebody that should have had a TNA run but absolutely didn't. This is also really good. See you, Dub. Like, I think those tattoos are just some of the generic in-game ones. I don't think they're like actually ODB's tattoos, but other than that. Getting into the low poly crowd's face. Bam! And all that. So she said she would slap her tits and say bam, wouldn't she? And here comes Lita. Excuse me. I don't even think there's a classic Lita in my faction. I know there is for Trish. I never got it. I don't think there's a Lita one. Sure was. Against ODB. I forget what that stood for in the context of her. Obviously there's the Wu-Tang Clan member was a dirty bastard. Is she one dirty bitch? Sounds right. Big Savat kick. Or super. I don't know. Headbutt. I think this is the first we've seen of either of these two, but I could be wrong about that, because I frequently am. I never remember what's happened in these. And big chop. I've seen a lot of those tonight. Oh my god, big powerbomb. And another one. Shit. ODB meaning business here tonight. Going for a springboard? You sure are, but you missed. She was a bit too close to the ropes there. Sidewalk? Sidewalk. Cover. Only a one. And stop. Who will be the first to bring in the weapons? Oh, ducks the chop. Or maybe not, because this could be it. Only gets a one. Brings ODB to your feet. Counters with a headbutt. Brings Lita back up and just tosses her. Oh, it looks like ODB's going to be the one to bring in weapons. And it's the trash can. No, will actually get used. Sends Lita flying out. Nope, because they've just gone further away from the trash can. Ooh, missed the knee drop. Big chop. Ooh. Nice flurry strikes from Lita. Jawbreaker. And stomp. And step. And kick. And sends her back in. Will she go for a weapon? No. But the trash can is right there. Big clothesline. And duck. And back body. And spinebuster per chance. Spinebuster. And go for another weapon. And it's a table, which will also get thrown into the ring and then not used. Oh! Lita moonsault. I mean, it technically got used there because ODB hit the back of her head off of it. And so did Trish, or Lita even. That's it, get another weapon. Fill the ring. Oh no, ladder bridge. Ladder bridge. That doesn't quite sit on the announce table. Will we see any of these three things used? I'm going to say no. Hurricane Rana. Like, outside of incidentally landing on it, I don't think we're going to see any of these weapons used. Clothesline. Clothesline. And leg sweep. Again, landing on the table. Cover. On the table. Only gets two. Lita. Oh. ODB. No. Lita. Twist of Fate. Onto the table. Twist of Fate. 1, 2. Only a 2. Swings around. Oh! Facebuster onto the bin, and it gets flattened. That counts. I'm going to say that counts as using it. Ooh, big dropkick. Like, especially since the bin actually got damaged. Well, that was cool. That's something. Going for another weapon. Bin disappears. Singapore King. And swings and hits. Ooh, across the knee. Ooh. ODB gets the crossbody onto the table. And grabs the Singapore King, throws it down. I was going to say, I was assuming she has a Bronco Buster. And she does. I mean, this has been better than the last hardcore match we watched. But that was like a really low bar. Crossbody. And picks up the Singapore Cane. And breaks it across her knee. Table. Will we see the table used? It's set up. Come on, break the table. I believe in you. Or just set it, knock it down again. Whatever suits. In the corner. Lead a DDT. Is that it? Oh! Just a 2 count. Yeah, this has been fucking sweet. Good for these two. Monkey flip. Come on. Break either the table or the ladder bridge. Your choice. She gets the clothesline this time. Hooray. Right, set it up. Uh-huh. Later rolls out. The table is alight. Oh, this is getting hardcore now. We've got barbed wire bats and flaming tables. Which means the match will probably end before either gets used. Oh, oh. Headbutts. Also, still no blood. Come on. You have to do a move through the burning table. Or just cover. This is going to be it, isn't it? Nope. Come on. You've set up a flaming table. You can't not deliver on the flaming table. It's there now. Uh-huh. Except, yeah, you can't set him against a flaming table. Don't win, please. Good. I mean, the ladder bridge is also still there. One of the two, please. Or we just keep doing this. Excuse me. Once again. Nope. Come on, somebody. Do a move that breaks the flaming table. I swear to God, if you run back into the ring and knock over this table and put out the flames, I'm going to be so annoyed. You fucker! I mean, it was in the name of getting Janice, but still. Absolute horseshit. You know, I'll allow that because she hit her over the head with a board with nails in it. I think that is enough to get a pin. But, again, don't set up a flaming table if you're not going to use it. Or a ladder bridge, for that matter. And the ladder bridge is still there. God damn it. But, yeah, great match. Alright, let's see what happens on the rest of the show. Steph beats Victoria. Ooh, damn. Tamina beats Stacy. Rikishi beats Wade Barrett. The Dudleys beat the Motor City Machine Guns. And in our main event, Jeff Jarrett beats Hollywood Hogan. I wonder if he just laid down in the middle of the ring and then left. Which brings us to the final week and our last two matches. We have more of the Tatanka Bad News Brown rivalry. We have Mr. Perfect versus DDP. Mad Maxine versus Velvet McIntyre. Junkyard Dog versus Sabu. The Crush Gals and Sensational Sherry versus Alundra Blaze, Bull Nakano and Asia Kong. And Adam Bomb versus Bruno Sammartino. I think we're going to watch the Mr. Perfect DDP match. Ooh, no contest there, so we'll have to check the news. I didn't check the news for the last Action Zone. I'll do that at the start of its show. I feel like we might have seen this match, but we've definitely seen both of these guys. If not against each other. Still funny to me that he was put in as DLC in a WCW pack, and they called him Mr. Perfect with his Mr. Perfect theme. when he was in WCW as Kurt Hennig.
accompanied by Bobby Heenan from Robbinsdale, Minnesota.
But what can you do?
Weighing in at 200.
Also, again, really good likeness for a guy that wasn't scanned. Can't say the same for Bobby Heenan.
Continental champion and one of the first competitors to establish it as a workhorse title.
I feel like we've never. I also feel like that Bobby Heenan model hasn't been updated in quite some time. Basically, whatever game he was first brought back in as a manager. Yeah, it's very good, Mr. Very good, Mr. Perfect. Delightful stuff from the commentary team there. Oh my god, did he actually bat away gum there? Damn. Never noticed that. And here comes DDP.
And his opponent from the Jersey Shore, weighing in at 248 pounds.
Good God! So yeah, despite the theme song, this is like 94, 95 DDP. 93, I think, specifically. Which I'm glad this entrance is still in the game for. Forget what game. There was one game that had like an early 90s DDP, and I think it was because it was like his Hall of Fame showcase match. They for some reason decided that... Actually, was it his, or was it when Foley went in? But either way, they randomly decided that for either of those guys, the Hall of Fame showcase match should be a match where they were a tag team in WCW that they lost. Like, for either DDP or Cactus Jack, there had to be other matches you could have done. It was random. But then since then, it's just been like late 90s DDP. Oh, went too early on the forearm there. That was far from perfect. They lock up. They wiggle. Like, maybe it's just me, but it does feel like, almost era appropriately, the World All-Star shows have more of the chain wrestling than the Action Zone matches. But then I guess maybe more of the Action Zone matches we watch have been like no DQ type affairs, so maybe that has something to do with it. Not sure. Excuse me. Big elbow. Just punches for good measure. Ooh, armbar. And perfect escapes. They lock up. DDP gets perfect in the corner. Dirty break from DDP. And just hammering him with elbows before he can get out of the corner. DDP going up. And big splash. Good God. Cover. Ooh, two. Fuck. That's close. And nope, he's not going back up, but he's going to look for some sort of slingshot or springboard. And it's the crossbody, and he gets it. Good for him. Could maybe teach Adam Bomb a thing or two about those. He's really struggling with them. Big punch. And brings him in. And perfect, gets back up to his feet. And abdominal stretch. I know it's abdominal, but hip toss. DDP, Diamond Clash. Nope, spinny powerbomb. Damn, big impact on it too. And looking for the Diamond Cutter. And he gets it. Ref in for the cover. Hasn't noticed that Bobby Heenan pulled down one of the turnbuckle pads. Doesn't matter because DDP wins. Damn. Oh yeah. Bobby Heenan doesn't seem too concerned. Though he is sort of staring daggers through DDP. Standing at a weird angle. Hell yeah, 2 stars. Average match. Alright. So, Mad Maxine beats Velvet McIntyre. Junkyard Dog beats Sabu. Crush Gals and Sensational Sherry beats Blaze, Nakano and Kong. And in our main event, Bruno beats Bomb. Doesn't bode well for assuming Bomb gets the title match at the pay-per-view. And for the last match of the night, Action Zone Wrestling, we have Farouk versus Tajiri. Triple Threat Tornado Tag, the Dudleys versus the Outsiders versus the Usos. Standard tag match, the Headbangers against the Hurricane and Rosie. Fatal 4-way, Big Show versus JBL versus Kurt Angle versus Rob Van Dam. Trish Stratus versus Stacey Keibler. And in the main event, once again, Jeff Jarrett versus Hollywood Hogan. I might actually go for Farouk versus Tajiri as part of the Farouk Barrett rivalry. Or do we go for a bit of chaos and go for the Triple Threat Tornado Tag? Nah, we'll do the Farouk Tajiri match. So, plans to attack Farouk and anyone that gets in their way after their one-on-one match. Regardless of the outcome of Farouk's match, Wade Barrett enters the ring and lays out all superstars with indiscriminate aggression, establishing themselves as a serious threat to the locker room. Excuse me. Big non-title match here as well. Farouk versus US champion Tajiri. Seems like a nice little match to end things on. I wish I could think of a good singles attire for Farouk. Like, it doesn't make sense with the shorter hair and goatee, but I suppose I could put him in just like WCW tights. Just because this is like acolytes. And I like JBL too much to make him APA. I like having JBL as JBL. Because there was a very brief period where APA JBL had the short, lighter hair, like just before they split. What is? Oh, he's not the United States champion. I guess Booker T has it. Never mind. But also, yes, things are about to get good is something you would say if Tajiri's coming out for a match, because Tajiri's fucking awesome. Saw him a few years ago. Got a photo with him and everything. I was just back in Download Festival, so I was like tanned as fuck. Good times. He did The Mist. It was great. I think I have a video of him doing The Mist as well, actually.
And Corey, I can tell you these superstars are excited to be able to compete tonight on Halloween. Would you stop, Cole? Do you really think these superstars care about a silly holiday like Halloween? The only thing they care about is winning.
Farouk checking out Tajiri's ass there. And yes, the October pay-per-view stages are Halloween themed, but we'll have to wait till next week to see them. Ooh, and yeah, Tajiri needs to get in here quick. Does not want to get caught by Farouk. But Farouk also looking to finish it quickly. Only gets a what? Big headbutt. The fuck is going on here? What are you doing to him? Because it didn't look. It looked like it was the waist lock, but he had his arms like around his neck. It was weird. Headlock from Tajiri. And a knee. Just going to work on the legs. Excuse me. Ooh, will we be finished before midnight? Got 10 minutes. Oh, Kawada kicks. And they lock up again. And wow, Tajiri muscling over Farouk. They lock up. And Tajiri pushing Farouk into the ropes. And oh, dirty break from Farouk. Brings Tajiri to the corner. Gets ahead of steam. Splash and scoop slam. One, only a one. Hop. Oh, completely missed whatever the hell he was going for there. Oh, and he's busted open. And moonsault misses. Big STO from Farouk. Tajiri pushes him away. And just wrenching on the arm. Kick to the back. That is a hell of a cut Tajiri's got there, actually. Big slap. Slapping. Again, I was trying to combine chop and slap, but this time instead of chop, it was slop. Big clothesline. Ducks the line. Back body. Spinebuster. I can't remember what Farouk's signatures are. I know his finisher is the Dominator. What the fuck does he do before that? I think it is a Spinebuster, actually. And also, maybe the Power Slam? I don't know. Well, if I just go for a cover off of it, tells me it probably is a sig. Only gets a one. And headbutt. And axe handle. And Farouk is in full control here. Off the ropes. Oh, was maybe looking for a big spinebuster there, but caught instead. Big clothesline from Tajiri. Big chop. And don't know if you want to get into a strike exchange with Farouk, even if you are the Japanese buzzsaw Tajiri. Oh, he's holding his own. So maybe I should shut up. Damn, back and forth here with just straight punches to the mush. Changes up to a slap, and they go into the Fry Takayama. And neither man really getting an advantage there. The fuck is that? Oh, is that his like roll up? Must be. 1, 2. Oh. 1. Oh my. 1. Ah. Hell of a sequence there though. Jerry, line, and soup. What the hell is he going for here? Gets the kick. Cover. 1. So only a 1. This has been fucking awesome. Going to the corner, maybe looking for the buzzsaw. He is! Holy shit! Oh, blocked! Big Farouk clothesline. And oh shit. Flips him round. Dominator! That has to be it. And it's a 3. Hell of a match though. And here comes Wade Barrett. always forget that Wade Barrett looks really weird without his beard. Damn. Very good. I would have said higher than that. Also, I forgot to check the news for the week before, so we'll do that when we're looking at week 4's news as well, once we get to the end of the card. So, what happened? The Outsiders won the triple threat tornado. Headbangers won their match. RVD won the 4-way. Trish beat Stacy, and main event, Hollywood gets the win back against Jeff Jarrett. Right, so we'll check the week 3 news as well. Not that there's much. So this was last week. Wade Barrett's match was interrupted by Farouk's entrance music, his eyes drawn to the stage and leaving him open to a surprise attack from behind. Farouk's assault from the crowd went unnoticed, but will most likely not go unanswered by his rival. To week 4. Wade Barrett rampaged through the ring, taking out both Farouk and Tajiri after their match. The rivals' wild ferocity saw both superstars as targets, and a reckless attack intended to take out his rival. Victoria came down to ringside before her rival's match even, with wicked intent, entering the ring and attacking Trish Stratus to end the match in a disqualification. The animosity between these superstars has grown out of control, and both of them intent on hurting each other. So there we go. I'll just do this. Pay no attention to this card because half the time it changes anyway. But potentially we're looking at Luna Vachon versus Bull Nakano for the Women's Championship to start next week. But that will do it for tonight. So there we go. So that's us caught back up to speed with how I wanted the order of these 2K25 Legends Universe streams to go. So yeah, so next time it'll be the October pay-per-views plus the build for November, and so on and so forth. And yeah, we're like closing in, really. We've got October pay-per-view, November pay-per-view, December, January, February, March, April. We've got 5 pay-per-views left. What have we done? We've done May, June, July, August, September. Oh, like literally we're at like the halfway point. Fun. I think I was going to say super or fun there and up the sun. But that'll do it for tonight. I will be back tomorrow with some Pokemon Legends ZA, possibly finishing up the main story of that, and then we'll probably, at least if we have time, we will do the little Mewtwo side mission that they added, like via a mystery gift that you had to finish. I think there's another one of those, but I forget what it is. There's like 2 little missions that you can't do until you finish the main story, so we'll probably at least get those done, because I don't know how. I know we're at the end, but I don't know how long it's going to take to actually do the end of the main story. So to pad it out, we'll maybe do some extra other wee missions, but at the very least we'll do the Mewtwo one to see that out. And then we will probably be jumping into Planet Coaster, I think. Planet Coaster 2 specifically. After that, like the week after, assuming we get everything done that I want to do in Pokemon. I may, because I will get the DLC for ZA at some point, so we might come back to it for that, or I might just play that on my own, I'm not sure. But yeah, so that tomorrow. I think I'll just do the one. I know I did say I was going to try and get an Outer Worlds 2 stream in there as well, but I have some other stuff on in the afternoon and stuff, so it's probably better just to leave it and just do the one. So Outer Worlds 2 will be the first stream of next week's batch, which is probably going to be on Monday anyway, so it's not too long away yet. And then yeah, we'll have more of this, more of Phoenix Wright that we just started earlier today, and yeah, assuming I get finished with Legends ZA tomorrow, we'll start Planet Coaster 2, which is fun because I think that's then all the games I've specifically mentioned that I want to get round to. So that's cool. But that'll do it for tonight. This has been part 6 of WWE 2K25 Legends Universe. Thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. Cheers and goodbye.